Alright, here we go. Hello! Good morning, evening, afternoon, or wherever it is that you currently are. I hope life is treating you amazing today. There we go. Yeah, today we are continuing. We are continuing with the Moogle delivery quest. As you can see, I honestly thought it was gonna be like a one-time thing that I happened to do, but it turns out that they are too fun for me to let go, and that's why we will continue. I'm very, very excited, and I don't know if I'll be finishing them today. I really want that hat, so I'm gonna try to finish, and I want to see where the story leads. I can't promise it, but if I don't finish, I will be finishing, I don't know, probably tomorrow or something like that. I want to take my time because the quests are actually very, very enjoyable. How is everyone? How are you doing? What's up? Anyways, if you're watching on Twitch and you're new to the channel, make sure to follow. If you're watching on YouTube, as I'm multi-streaming, make sure to subscribe as well so you know where to come back. Also, Skias JD, welcome to the chat. How are you doing if you're still here? I hope you're having a great day. Anyways, if you happen to be on Twitch, you're going to notice that the channel is currently not monetized. I've canceled my affiliate status and I will not be bringing it back until I reach partner because Twitch does not allow multi-streaming, which we're currently doing, and Twitch says that if you want to keep both of your communities alive, both on Twitch and on YouTube, sorry, you can't do that. So I have demonetized my entire Twitch channel, and if you wish to support the content, you can do so through Stream Elements or on Patreon or through my merch and affiliate links, and all of them are either in About Me or in the description of this video if you're watching on YouTube. If you're on YouTube, we are fully monetized there. There's our YouTube memberships, YouTube super chat, thanks, whatever it is that you already know. So yeah, that is pretty much all there is when it comes to that. We are going to jump straight into this. I am very, very excited for this story, but before that, oh my god, I need to open my windows. I'm so sorry, guys. Give me 1 second. I need to do this. Okay, let me. It always feels awkward, like when I have my camera on and when I need to climb my chair and open my window. It just feels so weird. So yeah, sorry about that. That was strange. But yeah, okay, I'm back. I'm back and I can finally breathe. It is very, very hot outside. I actually didn't expect that it was gonna be such a warm September still, but it's like I already took out my sweatshirts, I reorganized my wardrobe and everything, and I was like, okay, summer season's over. We had a few very cold days, but it is no longer cold. It is just still pretty much summer. So yeah, I'm still uncomfortably warm at this point. Anyways, this is where we left off yesterday at the Deputy Post Moogle. We have this quest. I just need to see where we're at. This is. Wait. Oh, am I missing any of the quests? That is weird. We only have one. I thought I'm looking at the quest list that I have. I'm gonna do it like this. I'm looking at the quest list that I have, and this doesn't seem to. There's supposed to be another quest that shows up, but maybe they are not listed in order, but we'll see. Anyway, I'm ready to start this. Sweet words, shadowy dealings. The Deputy Postman has a letter requiring delivery to a dashing band of players. Okay. If it isn't my favorite assistant, Kupo, brace yourself, for today I have a task for you that will have all the fair maidens in Gridania green with envy. This letter is in my paw is addressed to none other than homunculi. You are familiar with the homunculi, yes, the traveling troupe of troubadours renowned for the stirring seeds of passion the realm over. Ever since their recent performance in Gridania, their popularity has gone through the roof, Kupo. Why, I've handled hundreds of fan letters in the past fortnight alone. Kupo. Oh, this particular epistle appears to be from a trader in Olda, a matter of business, mayhap. All the more reason that it must be delivered to Gridania with haste. You will find the band and its leader, Augustiniel, rehearsing for their next performance at the Great Gloam Growlery. Okay. I wonder what the name of the quest is trying to tell us. Okay, let's go. Man, I love these quests. Like these quests actually do such a good job at world building. It's like you think that some things have just been left unsaid, Like, for example, the like how the adventurers guilds came to be, or whatever it is that we learned through the Moogle quests. But as it turns out, they actually have told us the full story of the game. We just need to find it. Okay, there they are. Do I know them from somewhere? Have we ever quested with them or for them? I'm Agostiniel, vocalist and leader of the Homunculi, a lyrical genius, the likes of which this realm has never before seen, and you no doubt are one of my innumerable fans. If you've come seeking my autograph, I ask that you return when our rehearsal is done. No man, I'm your mailman. Mail woman. A letter? Don't tell me. You've taken on a second career as a messenger girl that you might afford tickets to our next performance. Most admirable friend, most admirable indeed. Has our new contact arrived, perchance? I'm ever so looking forward to sharing our gift of music with the Orzians the realm over. Our ballads and lays shall sweep the land, and a new chapter in the legend of the homunculi will be writ. That said, it is a touch bittersweet. It's only through May Santa's patronage that we stand where we are today. Did I hear my name? What might I do for you today, Augustiniel? Looking to procure new garb for your next performance, mayhap. My darling Santa, just the lady we were hoping to see. The homunculi have a most important announcement to make, and I felt you should be the first to know. To put it simply, we are taking our show on the high road. The homunculi have made arrangements for a musical tour that will span from the peaks of Kurthas to Thanalan. Okay. Why, our long sought dream realized at last. Oh, she's pretty. She's so cute. I truly could not be happier for you. Needless to say, as your patrons, Black Rabbit Traders will gladly provide you with the funds for this momentous undertaking. That said, recent events have thinned our coffers some. But worry not, I shall return and meet with my superiors immediately. I can promise you that you will be able to depart within next moon. The sentiment is welcome, my darling, but that will not be necessary. A trader from Ul'dah has promised us all the gil we need. We leave on the morrow. I'm afraid there's another rub. Our new backers desire to be sole and singular patrons of the homunculi. Our relationship with Black Rabbit Traders has been a mutually beneficial one, but I fear that it must come to an end. So basically, they found a new exclusive sponsor that they signed a contract with, and they're letting this one go. But how can you trust someone like that? What? You cannot mean this! May Santa, my dear, we are forever in your debt for all that you have done for us, and yet you must understand. The gift we would share with the realm is too great to tarry here any longer. Parting is always such sweet sorrow, and yet the pain would only be greater if we were to linger on. We will treasure the memories we have made forever, but the road calls us onward. As ever, the words flow from your lips like honey. Very well. If this is the choice you have made, who am I to stand in your way? I say only this. This tour of yours had best be the greatest show Eorzea has ever seen. As your first and foremost admirer, I will set for nothing less. Oh, she's actually taking this really well. I will be at that. It will be at that and more. You have my word, my dear. Adventure. I would have a word with you. Meet me beneath the bridge by the Leather Workers Guild and speak to no one of our conversation. Okay. Okay. Leather Workers Guild. Can we just... Wait, we can just port... Oh, never mind. We can... Yeah, we can take the Aetheryte. Alright. You almost ready to go? Yeah, yeah. No, just inquiring. Luneth is getting ready to go to work. Okay. Alright. Oh, she said under the bridge. I'm like on the bridge. Like, oh, where are you? There we go. What a shady place. That is weird. Thank you for coming, adventurer. Let us delve straight into the matter at hand. You know that I serve as a co-signer of Black Rabbit Traders, yes? It is a profession which is about as glamorous as it sounds, which is to say, not very. There was a time when I entertained the thought of leaving it and search for a more fulfilling line of work. Then one day I happened upon them. Their music was enchanting, and their countenances even more so. But the garb they wore, my dearly departed grandmother wouldn't be caught dead in those garish rags. And so I proposed an offer. Black rabbit traders would clothe the homunculi in our finest garb and pay a sum sufficient to keep their instruments in good fettle. In return, the performances would serve to promote our wares. It was a relationship that exceeded the wildest expectations of all involved. Gridanians flocked to their performances, and business at Black Rabbit Traders burgeoned. It was a dream come true for all of us, a dream I thought would last forever. But I assure you this is no self-centered grudge. The sudden offer is most troubling. For all our successes, the profits the homunculi have brought us would barely amount to a clink in the coffers of any wealthy old Don trader. No, I smell something amiss. Okay. I would ask your expertise in investigating the matter. Walk the markets of Gridania and listen to the word on the street. Should you hear any shady dealings, return here and share them with me. Wouldn't it be a better idea to go to Olda and do that there instead? Oh. Oh, yeah, I would forget about that. No, don't worry. See ya. Goodbye. Bye-bye. Have a good day. Thank you. See you later. There's so many sprouts again. No, honestly, it just feels like everyone's doing. Maybe it's the I don't know. Maybe it's the campaign also. Who knows?
So the campaign has a different icon.
Yeah, but they would have flowers. Yeah. But I wonder if a sprout would have a flower instead of a sprout. Would a sprout really? Would a flower overwrite the sprout icon?
It's true. Good question. I'm not sure.
I'm not sure. I think it would actually. I think that's a way to hide that you're a sprout. You don't show up for 3 months and then you come back to the game. Any news? Do you take Paris Montret, master of the markets for common rumor monger? And to compound the insult, you come bearing not even a single eel pie. Oh, very well. I shall deign to answer. Goodbye. See you later. If no other reason than that you seem unlike to leave my sight until I do. All the talk about the markets of late has been of the attacks on the Black Rabbit supply wagons, as you might have heard of for yourself if you had a pair of working ears. Jeez. With the damage visited by the calamity upon the land and its natural resources, trade has been slow to recover in Gridania these past 5 years. It's only with the wares brought in by traveling merchants from Olda that these markets have been able to sustain this level of activity. The only local... Hi Taylor! Welcome back! How are you doing? Hope you're having a great day. And thank you. I still love it too. The only local operation that has been able to bring in a steady profit is Black Rabbit Traders. What with their purchasing of items from adventurers and Maycenta's recent efforts to employ that band of honey-tongued bards and publicizing their products. Perhaps they've enjoyed a bit too much success. Also, someone's actively sabotaging them, for others' liking. Okay. I feel like I would learn so much about the world if I just, like, did my side quests. Maybe one day. Soon. Okay. Whoever could be behind these unpardonable crimes? What crimes, you say? Why, I speak of the vicious attacks on the Black Rabbit supply wagons, of course. I'm so... Like, how come they didn't, how come the lady from the Black Rabbit, didn't tell us about this? Like, she didn't tell us about these attacks. She must know about them. Oh, I see. You have different usernames on YouTube and Twitch. I see. Well, welcome here as well. I'm surprised you've not heard. The tales are so terrifying as to keep the bravest merchant up at night. My brother, Markelord, stubborn as he is convinced that the old Dons are pulling the strings. I, however, believe we should beware against letting our prejudices color our views. That is a Moogle. Yes, it's my companion. I'm in full roleplay mode today as I'm doing the post Moogle quest line. I don't have a post Moogle. I just have an ordinary Moogle, but he follows me around, and I could not be happier. Take Ri Hushu. Have you done these quests, by the way? Take Rihushu for one. While many merchants think only of profit, she has spared no effort in studying Gridanian culture and trade, filling regular reports to Ulda on the transactions made at these markets. As she tells she has taken an active role in promoting Gridanian wares in her own homeland and across the realm. My brother is entitled to his opinion, but I cannot see how any could question the girl's intentions. Rumors, you say? Surprised you haven't heard them yourself. Can't take more than 2 steps these days without hearing of another attack on a Black Rabbit supply wagon. I've got my own theories as to the perpetrators, mind you, and they start with a certain old Don wench, who I reckon ain't too happy about her rival's recent successes. So maybe that's the rival who's also trying to come back. Yes, this is Final Fantasy XIV. My first and most favorite Final Fantasy game. Can't wait till Final Fantasy 16 comes out, right? I'm so excited. I'm definitely gonna be playing it. Happy about the rival successes. Evidence. Let's just call it instinct. I wouldn't trust an old Don half as far as I could throw one. Okay, so we go back to the merchant. We go to the... I'm playing through a very endearing quest line of role-playing as a post-woman and solving mysteries around the city, apparently. It's actually very, very light content for today. But I am currently in no mood for anything, anything more heavy. This is just cute little stories. So our recent troubles are talk of the town. Little surprise that, to the rumor monger, the misfortune of others tastes as sweet as honeyed mead. I must say this news that Rishushu is monitoring transactions at our markets is somewhat concerning. While I have no desire to race to conclusions, I believe caution is in order. There's more. While presenting herself as an independent merchant, I have reason to believe she procures a sizable portion of her stock through the Bear Trading Company. Perhaps the name is unfamiliar to you. It is most often heard in connection with manners of ill rumors, dealings in stolen goods, swindling unsuspecting customers, and so on and so forth. Under normal circumstances, I'd want nothing to do with this band of thieves, but if they've set their sights on my honey-tongued homunculi, I simply refuse to turn a blind eye. Fortunately, I have an idea. I prepared a certain document that should pique Rishushu's interest. I would ask you to deliver it to her and keep her distracted. I will take care of the rest. Okay. I like these shady businesses. 15 is good because I like how it's modern day style. Yes, definitely on my list of things to do, if not by the end of this year, probably the beginning of next year. Actually, recently I watched the Final Fantasy 15, the movie, that like the one that happens like before the game, and it's definitely piqued my interest. Honestly, I can't wait. I don't know. People say that they're not too in love with the 15 story because it apparently only gets good in DLC, but I don't know. Like, I've seen a little bit of the game and I so far see nothing wrong with it. I played Final Fantasy VII Remake. No, I'm actually currently going through Final Fantasy VII original game, and I should be done. I'm more than halfway through the game, and I should be done, I think, in 3 or 4 sessions, which would say probably by the end of next week. And I streamed that one on Twitch and on my Variety YouTube channel, Replays. So yeah, right after I finish that, I will be starting the Final Fantasy VII Remake. I'm excited. Ah, my Senta, the only Gridanian I've met in my time here who understands how to do business. Whatever brings her to... yes, what can I do for you? Yeah, I have the game. I just haven't gotten around to actually play it. A proposition for me, you say. I've been around far too long to fall for empty tales of easy profits and great windfalls. But very well, let us see what you would offer. This is a page from the Black Rabbit ledgers complete with a list of all wares purchased from adventurers along with their selling and purchasing prices. She's so mean. Look at her menacing smile. That's terrible. With this knowledge, I can simply sell the wares that they offer at a discount, while raising the price on those goods not obtainable elsewhere. Simply by following the principles of good trade, I'll be able to make a fortune. My dear Mercenta, I know not what brings you here today, but it would appear that you've come just in time to watch me win over your loyal customers. Your services today will not be forgotten. Come back in a fortnight's time, and I promise you'll receive your fair share of the profits. Oh, it's definitely something that I am pretty much most excited about when it comes to the games that I haven't played yet and I want to. So as soon as I'm done with the original game, I will be going to play that. And I didn't want to start because I just kind of wanted to have like the real experience of finishing the original game first and then knowing all the characters, knowing the entire plot, and then just, being able to relax into the remake. Even though remake ends at like 1/3 of the original game or so, and I'm way past that, I still just want to make sure I'm soaking in the original one. Have you played the original game? The Final Fantasy VII. It's so good. I cannot thank you enough. With your aid, the first step of my plan has been carried out to perfection. Now my visitor should be arriving at any moment. Oh, that's the guy who was standing behind us. Yes, thank you. As promised, he's your payment in full. Okay. What's that look for, friend? A smart businesswoman knows how to use all of her resources, if you understand what I mean. The fellow who just departed was one of Rishushu's underlings. I asked him to search his mistress's stall for 2 documents. The first one, which my new friend has dutifully delivered, is a contract with homunculi. As suspected, Rishushu aims to steal our profits and seeks to accomplish this first and foremost by alluring our exclusive band of bards away from us. The other document I have acquired is a page from the latest report sent by Rishushu to Ul'dah. Note the red mark along our major trading thoroughfare. Assuming that Rishushu's associates at the Bard Trading Company are in possession of the same document, I suspect that the next attack on our supply caravan will strike right there, in the central shroud due southwest from the White Wolf Gate. Such brazen acts of banditry cannot be permitted, yes. I beg of you, adventurer, hurry into the wood and give the would-be ambushers the drubbing they deserve. Should you find any evidence of a connection to those blackguards at Bart, deliver it to me at my place of business at the Knot. If we do not act quickly, my sweet-tongued, fair-haired beauties will be lost to Gridania forever. But we can't let that happen, can we? I love these little storylines from the Moogle Quest. They're like separate episodes, and like, well, pretty much full of drama and mysteries. They're so cute. I didn't think they would be this fun, but so far I'm definitely not disappointed. Very cute. Wow, sprouts everywhere. It's like the game is going through another wave of new players. I actually am very happy to see that. Maybe it's weekend. Maybe it's just like the time that everyone can do the content. I keep forgetting that it's Sunday. I don't have weekends. What am I as? I'm a white mage, right? Okay. Am I done? Oh, I'm not done. Okay. Deliver the company built to Mesenta at the Knot. Where is the Knot? Oh, I see. Oh, that is the Knot. Oh god, I never actually knew what it was called. Little Cup, hello and welcome back. Mary here. Been a long time. Mary, long time no see. How are you? Oh wow, I didn't know if you were still around. Do you still stream? Welcome back. I hope you've been well. Okay. There we go. It hardens me to know that our man is safe. You have my thanks, adventurer. Pray tell, were you able to find any evidence of a connection to those rogues at Barrett? I think so. Just as I suspected. It began as a mere speculation, but I dare say we built ourselves a most convincing case. Yes, everything has come together. Rashish's reports on the flow of goods at the markets found their way to those scoundrels at Bart, who, seizing upon the chance for a quick profit, orchestrated the attacks on our suppliers. The stolen wares were hauled back to Bart, then sold for pittance to Rishushu. With the goods now in high demand, she raised her prices, doubtless funneling. Lalafels are so vicious, man. Doubtless funneling a portion of the ample profits back into the Bard coffers. To add insult to injury, they were poised to use these ill-gotten gains, along with the timely troubles of Black Rabbit traders, to lure my precious homunculi away from me. Why, it's a plan so brilliant I wish I'd come up with it myself. But thanks to you, friend, it's a plan that has now been spectacularly foiled. Oh yeah, my time has definitely changed. I didn't actually. There was a time when I didn't stream on Twitch at all, and now I stream on both YouTube and Twitch. And weekends are pretty much when I can stream during the day as well. I'm mostly live during the European night, like on work days. How about you? Augustinio and the others came by just moments ago to say farewell. If we hurry, we can catch them before they depart. We must make for the airship landing without delay. I have it on good account that Rishushu will be in attendance to see them off. Let us shove the evidence of these twisted earrings in there, in her self-satisfied little face. Well, I'm glad we figured that one out. It's like, it's always a Lalafell, always. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. It's like no one's after money as much as they are. How do I find where's my quest? Oh, they're downstairs, never mind. Can I jump here? I can't jump here. Are they downstairs? What did they tell me I need to do? Is it possible that I'm just not seeing them? No, I'm just gonna go downstairs. I'm pretty sure they should be there. I thought there was gonna be like a little arrow. Okay, here we are. Here we are. Ha! Got ya. Come for your share, have you? Patience, friend. Fortunes are not made in a day. Or do you have another proposition for me? Dude, you are done. You are done. Well now, what have we— Well, I never. Just whose side are you on, anyhow? This adventurer kindly rescued one of our wagons from a band of bloodthirsty brigands. Brigands who just happened to be in possession of the bill you now see. Meanwhile, I have managed to come into possession of detailed reports on our trading activities, signed in your name and addressed to the Bar Trading Company. Quite a coincidence, wouldn't you say? Please, please, this bickering ill becomes your beautiful features. Rishushu, did you say you would donate a share of your profits to see Black Rabbit traders through their recent plight? Brigands! What nonsense is this? Any reports I made to Old Dow were simply in the interest of fostering trade. That my contacts at Barrett would use them to such ill ends is unthinkable. Well, given their reputation, perhaps not entirely so. I suspected as much. Let me guess. You had your misgivings, but couldn't let your conscience get in the way when there were fortunes to be had. So you cast your lot with Barrett, covered your eyes and ears, and hoped for the best. Ignorance of your complicity is no excuse for Shushu. I heard that the wood whalers and God's Quiver are taking particularly severe measures regarding the sale of stolen and poached goods in light of recent events. A word or two from me, and you'll spend the night in the comfort of your very own jail cell. That said, I might still be persuaded to look the other way, provided we can come to an agreement. My darling Miss Senta, speaking as an almost victim of these shady schemes, I dare say Miss Rashushu's deeds should not go unpunished. And then again, one might argue it might be an equal crime to imprison such a comely lass. Sever all ties with the Bar Trading Company at once, and promise me you'll never so much as lay a finger on my precious homunculi again. These are my conditions, and they're not negotiable. Never again. You have my word. Starting on tomorrow, every merchant in the markets will vouch that they've never seen a trader as reputable as Rishushu. And off she goes. Oh, I miss you too. I haven't watched your streams in a very long time. What games do you play these days? There's no putting anything past you, my dear. Now is there? Brilliant and beautiful. Now there's a lass worthy of song. Aw. Says he who was ready to bolt for the desert at the call of the highest bidder. Ha! Consider yourself fortunate that when it comes to business, I can hold my own with anyone in Ul'dah, or the realm, for that matter. With the help of a few good friends, that is. Haha, bold and beautiful. Oh, how could we ever have so much as thought of parting ways? Just so, just so. Why, I've never seen a woman more willing and able to use all the resources at her disposal to overcome any obstacle in her path. Remind me never to end up on your bad side again, my dear. Stick to your songwriting and singing and leave the financial affairs to me, and I don't foresee us having any more problems. Do we have an understanding? They almost left the best manager they've ever had. From Hearthstone, switch to Shadowverse and Legends of Runeterra. I see. How's Legends of Runeterra going? I hear that it's in a really good state right now. After Hearthstone, I started playing WoW, and from WoW, I switched to Final Fantasy, and I never looked back. We most certainly do. Miss Santa, my dear, you are a veritable sheer force of nature. I cannot imagine any who would dare stand in your way. I'll be watching your future performances and our ledgers with great interest. Here's to a profitable relationship for years and years to come. Awesome. I stopped WoW because I stopped having fun with it, honestly. And I don't know, for a while there's kind of a good, community going on and everything, but like after what happened at with Blizzard and everything, people just kind of like, I don't know, like most of my community stopped playing or stopped having interest in WoW, and along with that, I have no one to really play with, and I don't know, like I just wasn't really into streaming World of Warcraft anymore. I heard they nerfed Druid. They nerfed everything I've ever loved. They nerfed Druid. They cancelled Night Elves. They burned my tree. They did everything. I love Druid. But I parked her in Teldrassil, and I logged out, and I never logged back in. Honestly, I don't miss it. Okay, we have a few quests. What is this? Of siblings and side whiskers, Sudu. Did they change some of these quests? Because I thought that there was gonna be a quest for. I thought that there was gonna be a quest for a minion, but it's not showing up. What if this was like a limited time thing? Maybe it's not available in the game anymore. That would be so sad. But that's okay. We're just gonna maybe they do show up. This is of siblings and maybe they don't go in order. Maybe that's it. All right. Of siblings and side whiskers, the deputy post Moogle holds a colorful, heavily perfumed envelope in his wallet. Oh, this is the quest with the aesthetician. Can't say that word. Now here's the kind of enthusiasm I like to see. The hardest working assistant, back to hone her skills and ease her beloved superior's burden in the process, Kupo. Well, it just so happens that I've just the assignment for you. Do you see this most extravagant envelope in my paw? It contains a missive, addressed to none other than Master Janley, the realm-renowned aesthetician. Oh, what I would not give to have my whiskers trimmed by those magic scissors, to feel the caress of his fine tooth comb across my fur. But this is neither here nor there, Kupo. But where were we? Ah, yes. I need not tell you that the man is very, devoted to his art. Doubtless he would not even think of accepting such personal correspondence while otherwise occupied with his work. Fortunately, I'm told that he has been sighted about town of late, enjoying a hard-earned vacation, seeking inspiration for his newest hairstyles. I cannot say. Only that if there is any opportunity to deliver this letter, it is now. Godspeed, my loyal friend Kupo. Okay, let's find our hairdresser. He would be... He would be... Okay, we're gonna go to the Af Castle. That's, I think, the closest one. Oh my gosh, these quests are so cute. I don't know, like, I feel a bit weird playing these quests right now. Because, I don't know, I think people think that I should be playing new content. I'm almost done with the patch. I just need to finish, like, the extreme trial, and at some point I will go and farm these mounts as well. But not now. Not now. Right now, I just want to do a really cool story and just have a really chill time. The glam from this is just so nice. The hat is amazing. Okay. What a ravishing lady. Her husband-to-be is quite a fortunate man. Would you not... you have a delivery for me. Reborn madam, let me see her. Oh my gosh, she's so cute. Oh. Okay, here is your letter. I think we get one free hairstyle change from this. I fear there must be some mistake. I can assure you that this letter is not intended for me, as it was I who penned it. That said, I suppose 'tis no wonder that I'm oft mistaken for my brother. We do share a certain family resemblance. Oh. Oh, your brother! Why, now that you mention it, good gods, you're like two jade peas in a pod. Ah, and wait a moment. I know you too. You're the woman who brought about my rebirth. The one who guided me. Oh my god, I remember! Guided me from the shadows of self-doubt to a fashionable new world of assurance and aplomb. She's the one from the Assistician's Quest, like when you unlock it. To think that the man I first thought some depraved killer would prove to be my savior. And it was you, yes, you, who showed me the light. Why, thanks to you two, one of the most eligible bachelors in all of Limsa now seeks my hand in marriage. I dare say, milady, that this comes as little surprise. Only a blind man or a fool could fail to recognize your radiant beauty. Quite the charmer you are. But you must understand, it was your brother who brought out the beauty inside me. Should you encounter him in your travels, do pass along my gratitude, master... Oh, I can't say your name. Ah, but where are my manners? I am Gilda Fresney of House... Well, you're not like to know of us, but perhaps you do know House Demel, with whom we share common ancestry. Oh, I did not know this. It's a matter related to my house, more precisely its line of succession, that has brought me to this nation. Our father, you see, has been stricken with an illness most grave. Though he yet clings to life, his strength wanes with each passing day. In a moon's time we will need an heir, and there is only one man in the realm who can fill that role. For the past 5 years, I said nothing as my elder brother idled away his days crafting coiffures, but I can remain silent no longer. A duty far greater than the trimming of locks calls Jandalane back to Ishgard, and I shall not leave this realm until he stands at my side. Well, why isn't he the heir if he wants to? I don't know. Master Jandalane of noble birth? He always did have a most dignified air about him. If you're looking for a brother, he mentioned something about heading off to procure a new comb. Only the finest of tools for my wedding day, he said. Comb! The Carpenters' Guild is located in the nation of Gridani, is it not? I suspect that is where we will find my brother. We must away at once. Oh my god, if we succeed at this quest, everyone lose their ethicistician. We don't want that, do we? I trust that you will see this missive delivered safely to my brother's hands. I have a pressing matter to attend to, but will join you in Gridania as soon as I'm able. Safe travels to you, and good day, milady. Well, I hope we fail this. Because we need that guy, don't we? Well, that young man certainly dashed off in a hurry. If you've a mind to deliver that letter to his brother, you'd best make for the Carpenters' Guild, and quickly. Of siblings and side whiskers. Yeah, they do look alike. Honestly, I didn't even see the difference when I started talking to him. Okay. How do I I forgot how to enter the Carpenter's Guild. We go this way. No, I think I had to go that way. I used to do these quests before, but I forgot where I was supposed to go. Looking for a Jandaline, are you? As I just told his brother, the man conducted his business, then went on his way. Ah, how can my brother so flippantly forsake duty and family? It makes not a whit of sense. Perhaps not to you. It would seem you have thoroughly convinced yourself that Jandaline is one of the best suited for this duty if you would ask of him. You would suggest he's not? I'll not stand by while you besmirch my brother's good name. I don't think that's what he's trying to say, though. While it is true that in recent days he is little more than a glorified beard trimmer, I saw Janaline serve as our father's right hand since he was scarcely a man grown. He was the very paragon of duty and honor, an example to all around him. Calm yourself, boy. I hold your brother in the highest esteem. It is precisely for this reason that I speak as I do. Allow me to tell you a tale. Once upon a time, there lived a young carpenter. He was possessed of some talent and great zeal for his craft, and his masters were convinced that the boy would come to great things in the guild. But the road to success is fraught with many perils. After suffering the loss of a close friend, the youth began to lose his way. Oh, racked with despair, he let both mind and body go to waste. His close cropped coif grew to a rampart snarl, obstructing his field of vision and getting tangled in his hands as he wielded his hammer. His work suffered, and his masters began to ask if he might not consider another profession. One day, as he shambled to the workshop, he was ambushed by a strange man wielding twin blades. Before he could even realize what was happening, his tangled blocks lay on the ground in a scattered heap. In that moment, he came to a realization. Thanking the man for his services, he returned to his workshop. As if by magic, the youth wielded his tools with a newfound focus and confidence. Work of surpassing quality emerged from his hands, and he reclaimed his status as the guild's rising star. Today he stands. Oh, wow, that was him! Today he stands before you as Timbermaster, wearing his hair in the same fashion as he did on the day of his rebirth. Plant a sapling in a 12's wood, and one day it shall grow into a mighty oak. Plant it on a snowy crag in Carthas, and it is not like to survive the first winter. If you would seek out your brother, pray consider these words. You will find him at the Alchemist Guild in Olda. I thank you, my good man. While I cannot say that the moral of the tale is immediately clear to me, it will take some time to ponder your words on my journey. Fare thee well. Like, these stories are disguised as the most, I don't know, the most valuable lessons that you can learn in life. How crazy is that? It's like, this literally speaks to everyone who's like, I don't know, under pressure to work and be something that other people expect them to be, but they're talented for something else. It's like such a relatable story. And at the same time, I don't know, like, it's disguised in this, I don't know, in this like lightweight quest, but it, like, they never fail to touch on these subjects that, you know, everyone can relate to. It's crazy. It is just insane how they get to do it. Ugh, my hair is always in my face. Like a sturdy cheddar, growing strong and true, that boy. But allow cheddar to dry over much, and it is quick to splinter and shatter. You seek Janlane too, yes? Pray watch over this brother of his. I trust his journey will take him further than he can even imagine. And send my regards to Severian. Okay. Let's go to Thanalan. Actually, while I'm at Thanalan, I should buy the actions for the FC. Because I keep forgetting to do that, and I think we are running out. Let's do that. Let us do that first. Okay. What are we gonna do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so I'm gonna go with 7. Hi Saber, welcome back. How are you doing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think we're gonna have more need. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm gonna buy one more of the reduced rates. There we go. Okay, we are ready to continue. Hours. Oh, okay, we're fine, we're fine. No, we need to go to the Alchemist Guild. I should go back. Like, the world here never fails to just feel so alive. I love this game. There we are. Oh wait, this is no good. That is not our quest. There we are. You too come in search of Janlin. Do I look like the man's mother? He had business here, and that business is now done. He has moved on, and I suggest you to do the same. I need not tell you that I'm a busy man. How many times must I repeat myself? Simply tell me where my brother has gone, and I will be glad to leave you to your dabblings and tinkerings. Bah, I beg of you, friend, talk some sense into this man. Surely in your capacity as the post-Mogul's assistant, your words carry some authority. The order could come from the Sultana herself, and I would say nothing. Sending a man of such rare genius off to some musty, dreary Ishgardian manse, why the mere thought makes my blood boil. If you care so much for your family, then mustn't go defend it yourself. My Moogle is... He should be right there. Wait. Oh yeah, he is here. There he is. Would that I could, but I fear I am not and never have been my brother's equal. Yes, any half-wit could see that. Janelline is possessed of both a brilliant mind and an insatiable curiosity, a combination I have rarely seen in any but myself. You, on the other hand, are about as sharp as a sack of rocks, and half as interesting. If there is anyone fit to being bound by the duty traditions of your homeland, I dare say it's you. But wait, yes, of course. I take back everything I said earlier. By all means, go seek out your brother. Indeed, I urge you to do so with all haste. Wait, what? Janeline set off for the Adventurers Guild in Limsa Lominsa. Make your way there at once, lest I pour some acid down your trousers to speed you on your way. Oh my god. I know not what led to this change of heart, my good man, and yet I thank you for seeing reason. Good day. Oh, have you played all the Kingdom Hearts? I haven't finished Kingdom Hearts. I am going to get ready for the 4th one, and it'll take me probably about 2 months to go over all of it. But we will do it. We will do it. Ah ha ha! The boy is a fool, but he is an amusing fool, which I must say is the best kind. Wait, what? And you, what are you still doing here? Were you not after Janeline yourself? Off to Limsa with you. I suspect there will be quite the show, and you'll not want to be late. Wait, what? Yeah, I have the games. I just never get around to play all the games that I want. Like, there's never enough time for all of them. But currently, I have to... Like, I'm working on finishing the original Final Fantasy VII, and nothing will stop me. I'm really hoping to be done by the end of next week, because I want to move on to the remake. Exciting times. How do I get here? I think this is the balcony. Not the balcony, but is it down? Is it? Oh, there we are. No, we were just there a minute ago. Oh, this is gonna be good. Oh, this is gonna be awesome. A letter for me. As you can see, I'm somewhat occupied at the moment, but for you, darling, anything. Oh. Remarkable friend, to travel the realm thrice over to deliver my missive to my brother. You're a true exemplar to messengers everywhere. Well spoken, brother mine. I have found myself quite taken with this adventure as well. It's as if we share a mind. If you feel this way, brother, then why do you resist your calling? Father needs you. I need you. How long do you intend to persist this folly? When did you become such a dreadful bore, dear brother? Have the chill winds of your homeland frozen the heart that once beat inside you? I'm simply answering the call of family and duty, a call that I ask you to heed as well. You are the eldest son. None save you can carry on the family line. In these 5 years, the child I knew has grown into a man, and yet there's an unsightliness about you. This meekness, this timidity does not befit you. My hands tingle in disgust. Oh wow, that's a savage thing to say to your sibling. Brother, what is this you say? Just as I live, this unspeakable embodiment of ugliness must die. Begone, foul demon! You gods, no! Ah! Oh, he's gonna give him my haircut? Oh, that's amazing. Oh, wow. Hair extensions woven from the tail of a jet-black eastern steed. A mustache plucked from a mighty behemoth's mane. Tell me, brother, how do you feel? Why, as if the shadows of self-doubt have been purged from my soul, cast away by the light of a singular, unwavering confidence. He basically turned him into what he already is from the inside. A very boring man. Where once stood a faltering child, now stands a man brave and bold, who knew that long locks and facial hair could be so empowering. It's as if I have died and been born anew. Just so, brother. You were always meant to follow in father's footsteps, just as I was to pursue the path of my own. I've simply brought out the man that was always inside you. The most happy name day to a brother reborn. He's just like, I'm gonna give you a free haircut, just leave me alone. That's amazing. The words of Masters Beaton and Severian. It all seems so clear now. Good gods, how could I have been so blind? Forgive me for making mock of your art, brother. The people of this realm need you, that much is clear. Worry not, father, or for our lands. Yes, I shall return to Ishgard and do our family proud. I love how it matches with the music as well. Like his soundtrack. For all those years that I looked to my brother with admiration, I never truly comprehended his greatness until this day. For this I have you to thank, friend, till our paths cross again. What a great quest! Oh my god. I love how we're just learning all these backstories of pretty much everyone we know throughout the game. This ties everything up so well. It's such an innocent quest. Like quest line. But I don't know, we just get to learn so much. It's so cool. I'm so impressed by it. I can't believe that people don't talk about this more often. It's so nice. Also, we have a note. Oh, so basically we get 2k gil from this because we got a free hairstyle token. That's pretty cool. Where is my Moogle? Oh, there we go. Alright. For one who has done much to ensure the continued flow of Eorzean's mail, the Deputy Post Moogle has a special reward. Have I got an assignment for you, Kupo? Fan letters addressed to one of Ul'dah's preeminent gladiators, the Prince of the Blood Sands, the one and only France the Fair. After all you've done on my behalf, I think it only fair to reward you just so. So charismatic he is that even a Moogle unacquainted with the games cannot help but swoon when delivering the daily badge, Kupo. France is training for an upcoming match, so we can probably find him at the Gladiators Guild in Ul'dah. See, they just send you everywhere. Everywhere you've already been. Or if you haven't, you get to meet awesome characters like this. Oh wow, this is this basically says join The Ludus. Join the Ludus? Gladiators Guild. They often do these word games. Sometimes when I see a name that looks like weird, like the first thing I will do is try to read it backwards. They often give hints in the game like that. In case you didn't know. France the Fair. Here we are. And what can I do for you this most beauteous evening? Shall I sign your flyer with my mark, perhaps? Cease that transaction this instant, my provisional postwoman. I will not permit you to endanger the well-being of my prize gladiator. Ever the Lanista or Bubadoga. Lately, he's been more like an overly concerned father, though. With ample cause. Every day brings us more disconcerting missives from disgruntled fans and dishonored opponents, with ever more elaborate threats. Ha! I fear not jealousy and envy from my enemies. Will them words leap from the parchment and do friends harm? Maybe. What in the seventh house is that horrid stench? Ew! What is that? The foul fruit of poisonous intent. A morbol seedling concealed within the letters. Pray hold your breath whilst I dispose of the creature. What? The wages of fame and fortune, mayhap. France cannot help but attract the adoration of misguided souls who covet him body and soul. Melodrama does not become you, my dear. A doe-eyed maiden's affections are no match for an opponent's blade, and both have yet to leave a mark. Ain't the women folk you need to fear, pretty boy, but their husbands and the sellswords what they hire to gut ye in your sleep. Else for enough gil I'd take the job myself. His mutinous phrasing notwithstanding, Langleseard's suspicions are closest to mine own. The language of past letters is most telling. You're alt-faced, pretty boy. Stay out of the Colosseum. If you step onto the blood sands again, I will rip your head off and, well, I needn't continue. Suffice it to say, other gladiators are whom I deem to be the most likely culprits. Yeah, I guess. Or maybe not, who knows. If so, then these fine, upstanding gentlemen and women are more than welcome to seek recompense in the Colosseum. Anyway, I've heard enough. I must clear my head before the match. Like, who else would want to do him harm? Pretty boy's got the right idea here. I think I'll have a drink before we go to work. Come now, you have to admit that was awfully suspicious. Are you sure Lang ain't behind the threats? He's obviously jealous of France's popularity. I will not attempt to speak to his feelings. That said, Langleseard and his brethren committed many terrible crimes in the Black Shroud. He may have since paid his dues, but how far can we trust a man such as he? After running afoul of the brass blades some time ago, Langleseard was declared a noxious. I was fortunate enough to witness an early performance, during which his glorious potential became apparent to me. Hence, I saw him properly armed and given into my care, where he flourished, like all my charges, and earned enough to purchase his freedom. In any case, I firmly believe that these letters are the work of others. Moreover, I am certain that these cretins will make further attempts to harass France, or worse, which is why I would engage your services, good postwoman, to ensure his safety. Because that's the job of a postwoman, isn't it? I should not be surprised if our enemies attempt to masquerade as devoted fans in order to gain access to France. Therefore, I would have you investigate our fans surreptitiously to see if any are behaving suspiciously. Post these placards on the walls of the Colosseum and distribute these flyers to fans on the steps of Nald. If you notice aught out of the ordinary, pray inform me and we shall discuss our next move. Okay. Where? Oh, this is just right. This should be right outside the Colosseum, right? Oh, Alice is here. I didn't know he would just be standing there. I missed that quest line. The The Gladiator questline, I loved how it ended. It was so good. Oh, this is a France fanatic. Oh gosh. What do I need to put here? Is that a new France the Fair play card? Ah, calm yourself, fool. When the time is right, we shall remove it from the wall and add it to the collection. Wait, what is this sensation? Is someone watching us? No, not us. We are of no concern to anyone. It is the placard they want, like we do. What? Maybe no mind, good madam. I am but another adoring fan of France the Fair, like you, I presume. I would certainly never engage in untoward activities in the pursuit of my hobbies. What? Do I have to give her? Can I give her a flyer? That's not oh, okay, that's not our quest. Fanatics. That's crazy. Look at him. Would you look at that, boys? A new France the Fair placard. Cora, look at the beauties they drew, cheering him on. He's swimming your wife. He's swimming your wife. France the Fair, he's swimming your wife. Oh my god. Oh wow. Alright, let's go to Dramaturge's Guild. That is hilarious. That is hilarious. What to get the man who has everything? Oh, is that a France flyer? Fair flyer in your hand. I must have it. Look at the way the artist has captured his trademark grin. How he glares at his opponents with disdain. I cannot wait to see this vision become reality in the arena, wielding his. Oh, that should be splendid. I shall send him the finest sword money can buy. Oh, okay, that was a bit creepy, but mostly innocent-ish. More than a few gladiators take after France the Fair, like this fellow here. Of course, there's no substitute for the real thing. Oh my, I had no idea France was fighting so soon. I was so taken with imitation that I nearly missed a genuine article. What to wear, what to wear? I must prepare the perfect ensemble to catch his eye and seduce him from. Ah, did you feel that? I just had the strangest sensation that someone was staring daggers at us. Wait, am I supposed to be like looking around? I don't know, trying to see if anyone is like watching us? I didn't really see anyone around here. Why would they say this? See, I wasn't paying attention, so I don't know if anyone was watching for real. I normally don't believe these things when they say it, but they don't say it for no reason. Alright. Oh, why was I going to the Alchemist Guild? This is not where we're supposed to be. Let's go to the Gladiators. Here, right? I'm just like, just casually walking through their arena. So tell me, did you notice all the miss? Aside from the usual shenanigans preceding a Colosseum match, that is. I see. Well, it so happens that I sorted through the remainder of France's mail and found a score of new threatening letters. I had no choice but to inform Silent Moss and Old Bino, who were so overwhelmed with concern that they took to the streets in search of their companion. While we await their return, I would have you continue your covert surveillance of the Colosseum by consorting with our more prestigious guests as my representative. You may begin with Lady Genevieve. Extend to her your warmest welcome on my behalf, but remain ever vigilant to your surroundings. I should be looking around. Because there's gotta be someone who's actually standing there. Why would they otherwise tell us that? Okay, this time we're gonna pay attention. Here, I don't know, I can't tell if welcome. Where is welcome? I know I can just like type it, but I wanted to see welcome. There we are. There's no one that I'm seeing standing around. Save your pleasantries for another time. My beloved Franz will walk upon the blood sands soon, and I would not miss his triumphant return from the world. Ah! Wait, what's happening? The Sand Devil. Oh, that's the girl. Well, where is she? The voice just now from the steps of Nald. Ahaha, some misfortune must have befallen that low-bred Mikote. It is past time, I say. She is not fit to fight alongside my friends. What? What if... I don't know, are people just trying to get rid of everyone else who's not... Maybe this was not for... Maybe the male? Or like the threats or whatever. Do we know for sure that it was for him? Or they're just trying to sabotage everyone from his like group of colleagues. I don't understand what's going on. And how did we hear her? She was so far away. I'm fine, I'm fine. One of the bastard's partners must have cracked me on the head from behind. Still can't see straight, but I saw well enough. Franz was walking towards Emerald Avenue, and Lang was following him at a distance. How could he? After everything Franz and Pupadoka did for him. So it was him. I see. Even Mu Mwepo can't fight his way out of a sentence. If it wasn't for Franz, Lang would have died obnoxious. And that's what'll happen if he's fool enough to kill Franz. But you won't get him. You won't let him, will ya? No, probably not. I think we just walk. I'm trying to like glance at people around and trying to see who actually has like the return flower. It's my very very uneducated vague way of seeing whether or not like the callback campaign is working or not. What in the seven hells are you blabbering about? Kill Franz? Did the girl take a tumble and bash her noggin? We were wrong, postwoman. Langos here was tracking the gladiators hunting Franz. Oh. It would seem he's been keeping watch over the boy since the moment he left the guild. Pretty boy's got talent, but he's raw. Knows how to deal with enemies he can see, but hasn't an inkling of how to deal with those he can't. So I make a habit of following him from time to time. Of course, he's a slippery one and often gets away. I see. So he was actually they were actually trying to protect him. Credit for this particular failure goes not to Franz, though. The gladiators noticed our presence. We were unprepared, and there were too many innocents. My glamour is the head. I think it's dyed in. I don't know. I think is this cerulean blue or I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to check. Anyway, the hat is from the Amelian's custom deliveries. The shirt is the. Was it? Is it the? I can't remember its name. The spring. It's not the spring shirt. It's the. I'm gonna have to take a look. And the pants, I don't even know where they're from. These shoes, I think this is from one of those Tataru's suits. And the gloves, I think those are gloves of healing from some raid, which is why I'm going as a white mage. I will check in a moment. Sod it, I ain't making excuses. All I wanted was to keep him safe. I owe him that much. Gil, Ale, woman. Taint not compared to freedom. A man, what helps you win, that is a man you owe for life. And also Untitled, welcome back. I hope you're having a great day. Sorry for not addressing you earlier properly. I saw a question and boy, postwoman, you were the only one still standing. Help an old horse son keep his honor and go after the pretty boy. Him and the others went out the gate of Nald. Okay, let me check out the glam. They wore masks and oh, never mind. And fought with the fury of Colosseum gladiators. We will need time to recover. More than my body, my prize in a bad way. I bet. Okay, so the staff is not even glammed. I just have the cane of divine light. The head will be a pointed cap. I think this is a Millions custom deliveries. The coat would be the summer indigo shirt. I always forget what the name is. And they're all dyed in peacock blue dye. Peacock blue it is. And the yellow one is desert yellow. So the shoes and hands are desert yellow. This one's peacock blue, and the pants are also dyed, I believe. They're the Isle Farmhards wide bottoms. These are the pants, I think, from the island, from the island sanctuary. And what else do we have? I have a ring. I'm not sure if that's glammed or not. I have the shoes. These are Tataru's shoes, the Silent Adventurers boots. They're just dyed desert yellow. And the rest, I think neck is hidden, the earrings are hidden. I always hide them because of the horns. They just make no sense. And I have a ring. But like I think they're both, I don't know. I don't know if they're invisible. I am excited for 16. It's gonna be a long few months before we get to play it, but I will definitely be playing it. How about you? It's gonna be such a good game. And Untitled, it is a pleasure to have you back. Likewise. Okay, here we go. Honestly, I thought that I was just gonna do these quests yesterday, but I got so drawn in. The stories are just so endearing, and I can't wait to just find out everything there is about the characters. I didn't even know about this. Like I can't believe no one's told me about this. I had to like dig through Reddit to find something like this to do. Waiting for Unreal Engine, mind blowing. My mind like Forspoken, Nightingale, Witcher 4, Final Fantasy 16, Bayonetta 3, Hogwarts Legacy, and Kingdom of Hearts 4. Definitely. I was gonna ask you if you were gonna play Hogwarts Legacy. It sounds like something you might enjoy. Can't wait. It's February 23rd or so? Pepperoni and Soup. Hi, and welcome back. Early stream. Yeah, during the weekends, I stream twice. I stream at 3 p.m. Central European and at 9 p.m. Both on Twitch, but on different YouTube channels. This is my I like during the day on weekends. I'm only live during the afternoon on my main channel because I do Final Fantasy, and in the evening I do my variety stuff. And how are you? I hope you're having a great day. Welcome back. So unbeauteous how my friends have suffered for my sake. But you, good postwoman, you are magnificent in battle. Beauteous, even. More so than me, to be sure. How did you become such as you are? I must know. My fans, they cheer for me. They believe me beautiful. Yet in truth, I could never live up to their expectation if put to a true test. Long have I suspected that the syndicate conspires to have my party face lesser opponents to ensure our victory. So when I learned of the gladiators' threats, I was overjoyed. I stoked the fires of their jealousy to invite an attack. Long had I craved a true challenge. Oh my god! And soon I would have it. 'Twas to be my quest alone. None were to be involved, much less hurt. Alas, out of fear for my safety, all have suffered on my account. Wow. Wow. Yeah, I stream variety games on a variety of platforms. That is the true definition, right? Bugger me. If you wanted a beating, all you had to do was ask. Yeah, I was thinking about just streaming everything on my main YouTube channel, but algorithm just hates on me every time I do that. Like some games I do when I really care about promoting a game that I think is underrated or whatever, and then I take that little hit. But I most of the time I just put all of my variety stuff on my variety YouTube, and everything I can do pretty much everything on Twitch because Twitch doesn't get affected. So hells, I might to give him one anyway. There's to be no more moping or sneaking about. Is that clear? This crisis of confidence is hardly warranted, friends. You're a formidable gladiator, not to mention the soul of this team. God's damned right. We weren't trying to protect you because we thought you were weak. We were doing it because that's what your mates are supposed to do. Aww. You hearing all this? Prince of the Blood Sands, the pride of Ul'dah, the suave southern dandy. Quit contemplating your navel and accept that you're pretty damn good at this gladiator business. This is actually quite an endearing friendship story. I like this is totally unnecessary. But I guess I get that. Yeah, I am pretty damn good, aren't I? Beauteous, even. I don't know what came over me. And with that, I believe it is time for your beauteous return to the shores of Gladiatoriana. I'll fight in this match solo. The others are in no condition to participate. uh, and just like that, he regresses and attempts to shoulder the burden by himself once more. Lest you forget, I'm also pretty good at this conjuring business. Yeah, honestly, I didn't. For a while, I stopped streaming on Twitch. I used to stream only on Twitch, and then I moved over only to YouTube because I still had my affiliate on Twitch, and I didn't know how I would like stream at the same time. So what I did is just I canceled my affiliate on Twitch so that I could just multi-stream and just be live on both, because I don't know, like I guess I just care a little bit more about about the community, and I don't like it when someone is forced to switch the platform that they like using for the sake of following a streamer or whatever. And I don't like that Twitch is not allowing you to do that. They're either like, okay, if you're gonna make money, you're just gonna stream here, and it just doesn't work like that for people. Showing healthy friendships is always necessary. Oh, definitely. Also, Arcana, welcome back. How are you doing? And Little Cup, or should I say Mary, what happened? What happened? If you have good news, feel free to share. And just like that, he regresses and attempts to shoulder the burden by himself once more. Lest you forget, I'm also pretty good at this conjury business. Those weaklings in the Colosseum don't stand a chance against us, even as we are now. Let's just earn our pay and get back to the training grounds. Try not to be too efficient. Remember that it is not about if you win, but how you win. The style, the improvisation, give the crowd something to remember. Then you may return to Halatali. I'm doing great today, Arcana, thank you. How are you? Oh, you already... you already replied to that, sorry. I'm glad to hear that you're doing well. Established amazing connection with Baby Metal on Twitter. I don't know who Baby Metal is. The choreographer review. It's gonna happen next year at their concert. They reserved 3 tickets for me, and I can bring 2 more people. Just need to pay for airplane ticket. Oh, nice! Oh wow, that's exciting. That's actually exciting. Like, social media can help people do so much. That's amazing. I didn't know who Baby Metal was, but wow. That is crazy. That is nice. I'm so happy for you. I don't know them, but I'm glad that you're excited and you have something to look forward to. Hi, Edwindy, welcome back. How are you doing today? Say you should come and join us afterwards, post-woman. I would like nothing more than to pit my beauteous skills against yours. Aye, Halatali isn't as glamorous as the Blood Sands, but I guarantee you you'll have a grand old time. Yeah, I don't know much about Japanese music, unfortunately. The only Japanese music I know is from games, pretty much. Your successful delivery reputation has grown. Like, this cane just doesn't suit us. The cane just doesn't look anything like anything like something that a post woman would wear. But that's okay. Maybe at some point we chance upon a glam that actually works. What could I? I know what we're gonna do. Okay, before we take the quest, I want to see if I have the glam for this. I think I do. I think I do. I have to check. You will excuse me. I need 2 minutes. I need 2 minutes to check this out. And if not, we're gonna buy it. If not, we will buy it. I know where to buy it. I know what I'm looking for. Just give me a second. I think I have it. I think I have it. Let me see. I need a white mage. Where is it? Where's my white mage? White mage, white mage. Okay, there we go. Yes! I have it! I have it! I have it. Yes! Oh no! Never mind. Wrong plate. Wrong plate. There we go. Yes! Okay, perfect. Perfect. Amazing. 30. No, there's no 30 minutes. We did 30 minutes of glam content last time. Last time we did it, and this is the result. That was yesterday. Today is just an addition. Look at this. Now I have 2 Mooguls. We are now ready. We are now ready for this. Yesterday was me just standing there for 20 minutes trying to look like a post woman. You missed out on that experience, huh? Nah, this is amazing. I actually completely forgot that I had this one. But like as I raise my staff in that cutscene like that, it just feels so off. It just doesn't feel good at all. Okay. Where's the little guy? Ooh, I'm so happy I got that figured out. Where is my... What? Wait, where is my next quest? This is no good. This is no good. We finished the... What? How do I find the next quest? The captain of her heart. Did I do this one? I did do this one. I think I finished all the patch quests. Some is the lower decks. I don't know. I don't know how to find it. Maybe, okay. Maybe I do this. Pepper Onion Soup! Thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate the support. Thank you. I hope you have a great day as well. Hope you guys are enjoying these quests. They're so endearing. Something is wrong. Something is wrong. I don't know where my Moogle is. I don't know where my Moogle is. He was right there, and I was supposed to accept the quest. But I don't know how to continue this. It says that they would be at Limsa lower decks. I don't know how to continue. What? Where else would they even be? They all come from the same Moogle, and this is the lower decks. Does anyone know this? I don't know how to progress this. I think I finished the patch quests, but they are just not here anymore. They were supposed to be at the lower decks, and it says that all of the quests are at lower decks, but something is wrong. The right place, proper procedure. Okay, I'm gonna try to find this. Because there was one quest that never showed up. It's called Guacamole, and it gives a minion. But I'm gonna try to find where when doing the Moogle quest that came out, I never got this quest. I just got level 12 and he's gone. Is the quest random or what? Look on it's unlocked in one of the one of the shrouds from an NPC. Where you get back. We'll have to complete all this person's side quest. Oh, so there's like a person whose side quest we need to complete to get this quest. Doing the dirty work, is that it? Marchetti. So we have to like do her side quest in order to get the minion? How does this work? How do you unlock Death of a Mailman quest? Okay, so that's the next one. Okay, this person has the same problem as me. I am in this quest and the NPC is not there. I do not see any prerequisite listed. Can anybody help me out? Are level 50? Yes. You met a particular quest. You probably are missing some low-level quests to unlock the associated mailman quest to rank up. Side quest needed to do first, and then the quest from Deputy Post Moogle will be unlocked. How do you do this? Just ran into this last week. There's one Moogle quest out of the original set that has precursor side quests. I think that's Whack-A-Mole. Go to Central Shroud, go up the tree like you were going to Hawken Manor. At Circular Balcony after the Spire, you will need to do 2 quests for Marchetti, the abrasive woman standing up. After you do her 2 quests, you will need to go back to Laminza to get Whack-A-Mole. Finish that quest, and then you'll be able to continue Moogle Delivery Quest. Okay, oh my god, this is so complicated! Why is this so complicated? Okay, we now know that we need to go somewhere. What a mystery. Okay, I would have never, ever figured this one out alone. Amazing. Okay, so we need to go to Central Shroud. She is okay. I can see where she is. I just need to go to the bathroom first, and then we'll continue. Yes, there's one of the quests from the 2 point, I think this 2 point, what is this patch? I'm doing the Moogle quest from 2.3, and you get almost all of them, but I'm missing one quest, and in order to do this one particular quest, I need to do 2 side quests from this person, and then that quest will unlock in Limsa, and after I've completed all of those quests, then the next patch quests will appear for me. I'm just gonna fly there. Okay, so in case your Moogle quests are not showing up, you pretty much need to go here, do her quest. She has like 2, I think, side quests that are relevant for us, and then I guess once we finish that, we'll be able to continue. I will be right back. I'm glad that we figured this one out. It didn't take a while. She has, I think there's gonna be 2, and then we can move on. Fungal Frolic. The naturalist Marchetti at Dunstan's Spire is in need of a research assistant. What? You have the honor of addressing Marchetti, realm-renowned naturalist and esteemed authoress of the New Eorzean Geographics, the single most comprehensive collection of knowledge our realm has ever seen, or ever will see. You've not heard of the Geographics? Well, of course you haven't. It hasn't been published yet, and it never will be, and my assistants keep dawdling around instead of doing their job, so hop to it. Of course I'm talking to you. Do you see anyone else here? Now, for the 70,000th time, 5 toadstool caps and be quick with them. Ooh, what? I don't want to collect toadstool caps. But there we are. I forgot how to do damage with White Mage. Okay, well, apparently we're doing this. Stop. Stop it. Stop this. Okay, I think we're done. Okay, that's just a fetch quest. It's fine. It's not a chain. Okay, there's your toadstool Have you brought me my toadstool caps? Each moment you dally reprise around my prodigious knowledge. Why do I have to do this? I don't understand. Hand it over, but of course, it's just as I theorized, the spore density of these toadstools is exponentially greater than of the samples taken from before the calamity. Clearly, they've evolved as such in order to adapt to an increasingly harsh environment. Wahaha. And with this, another entry of the new Eorzean geographic is complete. Who are you again? Okay, how many quests? She has... I don't know. Machete would like to put you to work again, whether you like it or not. Research Assistant 6. Yes, I'm speaking to you. That is the title I have deigned to bestow upon you after your humble contribution to my latest scientific breakthrough. Mind you, now that you're officially my slave, research assistant, there will be no slacking off. I require a live lightning spark. Here's a jar, now hurry, I haven't all day. The weaken. How do I weaken something? Oh my god. How do I weaken? Okay, I'm level 11. I don't know if this is gonna work. I think this is the only thing that can potentially... Oh, never mind. I'm dying. I'm dying. Oh, shit. That was too weak. Too weak. Too weak. Let me see what I have. I have a monk. I don't think monk's gonna do it. I'll switch to bard and hope for the best. Oh my god. I know I can remove my gear, and that's probably gonna work out. That was stupid. You didn't see that. That was so stupid. Who dies like this? Oh my god, am I gonna be failing these weekend quests now? What if I just like remove all my gear? Can I auto attack? If I auto attack, I think I'll still do a lot of damage. But if I remove all my gear except for the weapon, am I gonna be doing less damage? I hope so. Okay, let's try that. Okay. Alright, here we go. Like, I have to keep the weapon. This is quite embarrassing. Like, this is how I used to do it in World of Warcraft. I don't know if this works, but when you have a quest where you just need to weaken something... No! Don't die! Damn it! Damn! Oh, God. Still too strong. Is this a dot? No, this is just an attack. Why did it die? Use the thick jack. How am I... How is this... How does this work? Is this my auto attack attacking it? Yeah, I don't even need to attack. Okay, is this weakened enough? Come on. Ah, okay, we made it. We made it happen. Let me put my gear back on. This is shameful. Okay. Never mind. Didn't see anything. Okay. The mere fact that you dare to interrupt me means that you must have the live lightning spec I require. Hand it over. Wait, I can just turn this quest in with the bard, even though I accepted it with white mage? Aren't you a cute little one? Just think of all the fun I can have with you. The next assistant who dare shirk their duties is in for quite a shock. Now where was I? Toadstools. If my theories are correct, sending a shock through the toadstools will trigger a sense of danger, causing them to reproduce with unheard of speed. Oh god. Truly my genius knows no bounds. To think of discoveries I could make if I had but a single competent assistant. You, assistant 7, or was it 4? Or whoever you are, be gone from my side and let me concentrate for once. Oh, I actually can do this. Do I need to do more quests? Doing the dirty work. I think this is the last one that I need to do for her. Machete would keep your nose to the grindstone. Research Assistant 873, you're late. I'm conducting an experiment of the utmost importance to determine the source of the distinctive stink of a stopper's breath and require one freshly extracted stopper's stomach. The stench is said to be strong enough to knock out a man, so I shall provide you with a bottle of Machete's Breath Begone. I know not what you've been eating lately, but you may want to take a dose of it yourself. And try not to get killed, will you? Funeral rites for incompetent assistants are eating away an inordinate share of my research budget these days. Oh, goodness. Use the medicine and okay. Do I have to do it? Okay, I guess we do have to do it. Do I need to like use it on your Okay, never mind. We're fine. We're fine. I do believe that this is the last one before we can go to Limsa and get that minion quest. Assistant, whatever your number was, I haven't all week. You'd best have the stroper stomach I requested, or I do believe I shall use your own innards as a substitute. Jesus. Wow, she's vicious. Just hand it over, will you? And this section reveals exactly as I surmised. With the proliferation of poisonous toadstools in the years since the calamity, the Stoper's diet has undergone a dramatic change. The reaction of the toadstools with the Stoper's stomach acids results in the noxious gases emitted from the mouth of the foul beast. And with that groundbreaking discovery, I believe I owe my prodigious mind a well-deserved respite. You, on the other hand, Research Assistant 6, have earned nothing of the sort. Get out of here and hone your skills. You might actually make yourself half useful the next time I call upon you. Wow. Wow. Amazing. I think we did all her quests into deep. Is this a prerequisite for... No, but like he just showed up there. Oh, she gets unlocked as a triple triad person. I did not know this. That is so cool. But not cool enough to stay because we have to go and get ourselves a minion. In case you didn't know, this is how it works. Now you do. You can get a cute little... I don't want to spoil it to you. I already saw it and I want it. There he is! We are back on track. I realize I can at least be getting some minimal experience from this. But I don't want to go... No, I don't want to look like this. No, we're gonna switch to... We're switching to White Mage, for sure. Let me just go back into my glam plate. There we go. Yeah, we don't care. You get like 2k experience or so. The deputy post Moogle eyes his leather sack, visibly trembling. Oh, you got a mini mole! That is so adorable. Let's go get it. Well, if it isn't my most accomplished assistant, you truly could not have come at a better time. I just have the perfect assignment for you. This parcel here must be delivered to one Marchetti, a naturalist doing research on fauna. Oh, that's why we had to do this, so that we get to know her first. A Dunsan spire in the central shroud. Brains, beauty, grace. Why, I envy you for being able to bask in her brilliance. Sadly, my supervisory duties demand that I remain in this spot. Anyhow, you may want to hurry with that package and try not to mind the smell, Kupo. Is that what we're carrying? The little guy? No way. No way. And we haven't... Okay, we're using the correct mount, are we not? Yeah, we're using the post Chocobo mount. I was about to say maybe we need to pair that with the minion. I don't really have a... Well, there isn't such a thing as a Moogle mount, is there? The closest thing to like these cute things I have is the fat cat. But the Chocobo male mount is the proper one for this quest. It's the only correct choice. Okay. You there, Research Assistant 62, or was it 26? Ah, who even cares what your number is? You're late, late, late. Hand over my package at once. Is this like a mini game or just a quest? I wonder. Yes, come to me, my. What in the seven hells is this? Apricot. If this is your idea of a joke, my next experiment will be to measure how many lightning sparks can fit up your worthless arse. Oh my god. It is Holbriot, Professor, with a silence halfly toe. You should fall to your knees and thank the 12 that I deign to address you by any name at all. Now answer me. What in the name of Nofika's teats am I supposed to do with this rubbish? But I swear, Professor, I placed the order exactly as this is raw mole meat. Hoggle, no. I asked for a live mole, living, as in what you won't be doing when I'm through with you. Research assistant number 832. Time to prove that you're the only one around here worth your weight in gobble droppings. My current research project is a study of the behavior of those troublesome talpids, moles, to a layman such as yourself. You need not concern yourself with the specifics of my research, which would be far beyond your feeble mind. You need only know that I require one live mole pup, and I require it now. The blank stare on your face tells me that you lack even the common knowledge that the rural plantations of Ulda are known to be infested with the filthy creatures, and that any half-wit botanist who works there could educate you as to how to capture one. I'm not making myself clear. If I'm not, am I not making myself clear? Research Assistant 777, you, the royal plantations, a live mole pup, to me now. Okay, you've made your point. Damn. I guess we go. Wow. Jesus. I guess we go. Dude, she needs a holiday. This lady needs a forced holiday for sure. Wow. Okay. I have a feeling that this is gonna be a game. Gagari. Oh, this lava looks so sad. Why are you so sad? Oh. Oh. Looking to nab yourself a mole, are you? You'll hear no argument from me. Cute little buggers, but leave them to their own devices, and they're more than happy to eat us out of house and home. Fortunately, they're more belly than brains. Simple enough to snag one if you have the right tools. First of all, you're going to want to set this bundle of weeds atop one of their mole holes. Then, take this flintstone and set the weeds aflame. Smoke will flood the tunnel, and the moles will come bursting to the surface for a breath of fresh air. Mind you, I said moles, plural. Your little pup won't put up much of a fight, but his mother won't be so keen to part with her young. You'd best brace yourself for a fight. Okay. Place the bundle of weeds atop of the molehill. What a whack quest. Okay. Okay, and I guess we use the life flintstone to set the weed. Oh my god, this feels so cruel. Like, we actually need to steal the baby from its mother? That's terrible. That is terrible. Oh, oh, why are you so cute? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, we got ourselves a mole pup. Oh, I don't know how we're gonna end up having it. I didn't even know about this minion. I didn't even know. I'm always excited to find something out just randomly. Because I think I pretty much got all of the ones that are easily obtained, that are not like hidden behind a long quest line. This one kind of sort of is. I guess. Research assistant, whatever your number was. I swear to the gods, if you've come back empty handed, I'll use you for my next research specimen. Oh, look at that! Well, look at this, a mole pup. A scrawny little runt if I ever saw one. But what can I say? My experience with certain research assistants has left me with a soft spot for half-wits, monsters, and ugly things. Come on. Look at its little head. Don't worry, my misshapen beauty. I'll be very, very gentle. Apricot, you'd best be taking notes. Die, foul vermin! Die, die, die! Whoa! Oh my god, no, don't kill it. What? Professor, what are you doing to the poor beast? To the seventh hell with you, I say. Ha ha ha! In Nothica's name, Professor, have mercy! Oh, and once again, my hypothesis proves true. Have you never found it strange that despite spending the better part of their lives in tunnels beneath the soil, moles possess unusually large eyes? Of course you haven't, because you possess the mental faculties of a dimmer than average dormouse. Wow. Wow. But that doesn't matter. What matters is that I have. My self-styled teacher, Ataloon, posited that their eyes grew large that they might better see their prey in the darkness, but I thought, no, I knew different. I theorized that their eyes, regardless of their size, were nigh useless, that they did not see, but rather felt the vibrations around them to identify potential prey and foes. Did you see how the mole pup, its eyes still shut, squealed and squirmed in abject terror as I rained blows down all around him? Once again, it is proven. Ataloon is a fool. The student has surpassed the teacher. I would retain the pup for further study, but I have another mole that has outgrown its usefulness, considering yours. What should you do with it? How should I know? Burn it? Vivisect it? What? Skin it and eat it for all I care. Oh, just get it and yourself out of my sight. Research calls. That is terrible. But we got a minion. Oh my god, let me see it. See, this is so much better. Look at how much more roleplay-ish we are. Now we finally fit this quest. Where is our... Oh... Minimal! Do we go with our Moogle or do we go with the mole? I'm just gonna summon it because I want to see what it looks like. Where is it? Yeah, I have a light obsession with these creatures. This one is... Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, look at it. Look at that. Oh! Oh, why are you so adorable? Why are you so cute? Look at it. No way. Oh. He's so nice. Okay, I'm gonna go back to I'm gonna go back to my Moogle. So we can't abandon the idea of roleplay for this quest. This is nothing if it's not a proper opportunity to roleplay all the way. Okay. Now I think we are finished with this patch's quests, and there should be, if I'm not mistaken, there should be the Moogle showing up with a quest called Death of a Mailman. I believe so. I will see. Yes, there we go. Okay, we are back on track. We are done with the 2.3 Moogle quests, and we are off to the patch quests. Death of a Mailman. The Deputy Post Moogle trust in you must surely grow, for a letter between seedseers is a serious business indeed. An assistant in need is an assistant indeed, Kupo. Your postal career has been a series of pleasant surprises. What a journey you've had, from dubious to glorious. A very special honor awaits you today, Kupo. This letter is from none other than Arun Senna, the youngest of the three Seed Seers. And of all people, it's addressed to his sister, Ryo Senna, from one Pagel to another, Kupo. How about that? We're traveling in high society. By the way, have you done the White Mage quests? Never did I expect to trust an assistant with a letter of such import, but you exceed all expectations. I'm not done with them yet, but luckily I have done enough to know their backstory. Because I haven't played my White Mage at all. I just leveled it. And yes, I'm missing some spells, don't judge me. All these people are probably here actually doing those quests, and I'm like, hi, I'm delivering mail. Ever does it hearten me to see your face feed, though this time less than others. Come, we've our roles to play in this mummer's farce. Give me my letter. What does she mean? And there it is, the letter from my brother. Thank you for the delivery and the certainty. No delivery could be of graver import than a missive between two of the Seed Seers. Yet, here stands a mere assistant letter carrier, not a deputy post Moogle. Curious, is it not, brother? We are in rare accord, dear sister. There is something amiss with the post Moogle, a secret sorrow that has driven him from his duty. You are bemused, Vi, and soon to grow vexed for want of an account. Know that this deception was not for your benefit. It is the deputy post-Moogle that concerns us. He has seemed rather derelict in his duties, and so we laid this test for him. If naught were amiss, he would be here now in your stead. Wait, what? In truth, we have seen little of the good Moogle lately. We fear for him, yet he fears to show himself. What secret does he keep from his Seed Seers and his friends? If he fears to even show himself, the secret must keep itself poorly indeed. All we need is a look at him and we'd know. We would have your aid, Vi. The work of a post-Moogle is of too great an import to leave to chance. So I'm not good enough? We must bring the post-Moogle out of hiding, into the light of truth. Take this letter to him, good adventurer. Tell him not of us, not a word. Tell him this letter comes from a Twin Adder soldier, and must be delivered to a sylph of ill repute in the East Shroud. You will beg the post-Moogle for aid. Tell him that in your callowness you cannot find the destination. His vanity shall push him out, and his affection for you will pull him in. Directly to Little Solace, where he shall find us instead of the wicked sylph. We'll settle this once and for all. So there's a reason why we're doing all these errands. And why he's, I don't know, been reluctant to do his job. I see. I forgot to resummon my. This is how yesterday we walked around, but my greens expired. Look at him. Now we are proper. Now we can go. I don't think there's anything else that I left out. I think we're fully ready for this now. There we are. Did the delivery go as it should? Such an important letter, such exalted company. How I miss Koopa. What's this? A difficult letter to deliver, did you say? I feel bad for lying to this guy. A letter from a Twin Adder soldier to Deluxio? A most notorious sylph, Koopa. You were right to come to me. This is a difficult delivery indeed. But I'm not familiar with Moonspore Grove, Koopa. I barely know the name. Moonspore Stove? Clove? No idea where to find this Deluxio. None. I wish I could help, but I regret to tell you I cannot. I simply cannot go with you to Moonspore Grove, Koopa. Why not? Because Koopo. Because out in the grove there may be spores. Yes, that's right. I have allergies, Koopo. Oh, what a little liar. So he's probably has like some freaky dark secret. But if my assistant needs me, I suppose I must go. Deliveries must be made and sacrifices too. Very well. At Little Solace we shall meet. Let us go then, you and I, where the moon spores fly. Together we shall seek the Luxio Kupo. I don't know. I don't know if we could have, if we should have trusted this guy in the first place. It should have seemed fishy at first for us to just suddenly, I don't know, fill out this empty, I don't know, job vacancy thing that we have. I guess we'll just have to uncover this. He's gonna be so mad at us. We tricked him. How now? Where is the post Moogle? It is not like him to be so late. Something is amiss with him, well and truly. Could it be that he has sensed our presence, that he dares not meet the Seedseers? He is near, sister. Beyond that, I cannot say exactly where he is. And the elementals, something has them stirring. If he will not come to us, we shall go to him. Brother, you and I are for the Bramble Patch. We shall seek the post Moogle near the Hawthorn Hut. I like this not be. I sense something diminished about the post Moogle's presence. Aid him. Be his friend. What is going on here? I don't like how the name of our quest is Death of a Mailman. And we're a mailman, you know? Oh, what happened to him? You sense death about the strike. Oh goodness. That is no good. That is no good. Is he okay? Aww. Now I'm stepping on him. I feel so bad. This is terrible. My faithful assistant. Thank you, Kupo. I'd just lain down for a nap, and those things took me unawares. But everything's fine. Come, we must go to Little Solace, Kupo. How now? For someone working so little these days, you seem awfully tired. Did you think you could deceive the Pagels, Deputy Post Moogle? I wish I could have that bag as glam. So good. Raya, oh, Kupo, and Ronan, why are you all here? Please don't look at me. Don't! I shall look at whomever in whomever manner I see fit, though I may say that a privilege does not extend to everyone in present company. My apologies, my humblest apologies, Seedseers. I'm not feeling very well, Kupo. With your leave, I must return to my home. Your home is here in the 12's food, Deputy Post Moogle. And if you think your friends would allow you to fly on those shredded wings, you must think very little of us indeed. It was a windmill, was it not? Your life has been in the 12's foot. How could you know of such structures? You managed to survive the collision, but the injury was grave. Oh, you poor brave fool. That is why you suddenly took on an assistant. It was so you might heal. Wait, what? Why would you not tell us, not seek our help? Why hide your hurts from my brother and me in this good adventure? You would held it even from your fellow Moogles. Please, please don't take away my cap and satchel, Kupo. Please, it's my life. If I can't be a post Moogle, I don't want to live, Kupo. Please, please don't ground me. My faithful assistant understands, Kupo. I beg you, help me. Tell them not to ground me. Please let him stay on a job. I can handle things until he recovers. So he got injured, and that's why he couldn't. Like, I can definitely. Okay. Like, why didn't he tell us? Do I understand you correctly? You will serve as needed without being named the deputy letter carrier yourself, so that the honor of the post remains with your injured friend. The rest may be enough to mend his injuries, or it may not. Still, do we not owe that much to our friend? And I shall personally look into Moogle medicine for a cure. What would we not do for a friend in need? Whether adventurer or seer, we are all your friends, and you are a deputy post-Moogle still, grounded or no. But you will rest, or I shall know the reason why. And V is to keep the letters flying to all reaches of the realm. The Moogles shall also help. Any small deliveries within the 12wood are your honored responsibilities, my good Moogles. Aww. What a company we have. The sister, surely we need more carriers for letters leaving the 12wood. V is an adventurer with other duties after all. Yeah, we gotta take care of our island, right? My brother is right. Moogles, send word to your cohorts throughout the forest. We seek post-Moogles with hearts stout enough to face the wider world. Now, my dear Deputy Post-Moogle, we must tend to your injuries. You are no longer an assistant, but a carrier grown. See to your duties and to the novices who will look to you for aid. Also, now we have little assistants as well. That's amazing. I thought this was going to be way more ominous than him just being a little injured. I love this staff. You have been... Oh, I didn't read this. Oh, shit. Oh, there we go. You have been recognized for your past achievements and promoted from an assistant to a full letter carrier. Remember that every delivery you complete helps the Deputy Postmogul cling to his reason to live. And congratulations on your promotion. Oh, goodness. That adds a little bit of pressure to this, doesn't it? It's like if you don't deliver these letters, he will, like, take his life. What? You know? It's a bit... Wiseland's empty. What is that? Oh, there we go. Is he still here? He is here. All in the family. Which is the one that I need to... Oh, never mind. Those two quests are basically both of the 2.4 patches. I'll be right back. And then we'll continue. I remembered I forgot to put the food in the fridge. Okay. All in the family. The Deputy Postmogul would task you with an urgent delivery to Little Alamigo. Why, if it isn't just the adventure I was waiting for, Kupo. Have I got an assignment and a half for you today? Why you? Because my friend, there's no one better suited for the task. I hold in my pouch a letter with your name on it. Not literally, of course. Aww. I got my hopes up. I mean simply that I have a missive for Hilra in Little Alamigo and would have you take it to her. It's from her father, and I've been told it must go out post haste. Why aren't you laughing? I am laughing. That's hilarious. Anyhow, Hilra is a lovely girl is as lovely a girl you'd ever wish to meet. Wise in the ways of alchemy and so kind she gives away medicine to ailing Alamigan refugees, and free of cost, no less. But Hilra has known almost no rest on her crusade, and I worry she's working herself into the ground. It would break a post-Moogle's heart to deliver a letter with ill tidings to such a saint. So if the message brings anything but joy to Hilra, would you be a dear and aid her with every ounce of strength you have, Kupo? Sure. Haven't been to Alamego in a very long time. I love these quest chains that will just send you all over the world and will have you do all these things that just kind of remind you of either the MSQ or like the people who you've met along the way. It's awesome. What a pleasant surprise, my friend. I've been so enthralled with learning about Alamegan remedies, I've quite forgotten when last we spoke. So tell me, what brings you here today? What? A letter from my father? Dearest daughter, I fear I'm not long for this world. Oh my god. My belly grows worse with every passing day, and I have something I must give you before my time here draws to a close. I had no idea my father was ill, let alone with a mortal ailment of the stomach. Our relationship is fraught, I shan't deny it, but neither will I idly watch him die. Why, I just learned of a remedy that ought to be potent enough to cure even the green rot, and I need only trader vet roots to brew it. We gather me some from Zanrak to the south. 3 bunches, please. I would give all I have to do the plucking myself, but I fear the Amal Jab would make terribly short work of once a week as I. What have the long bells spent studying Alamegan medicine been for, if not this? I swear to you, my father will not perish, not if I have aught to say about it. Yeah, it's kind of sad that they haven't talked in ages, and now he's sick, but she doesn't know if she'll get another chance to see him. It's sad just how relatable this might be for so many people who don't really talk to their families a lot. I don't talk to my family too much. It is sad. What is this? Oh, never mind. Um. Okay, 1, 2. Let me see. Sorry. I was just reading up on something. How do I? Okay. I need to find another one, don't I? Okay. We got all we need, and we can go back. I can actually port there. It's worth it. I'm most relieved to see you have returned unharmed. And what of the trader vet roots? She's so cute. Thank goodness, though it will take no small time to grind and steep these tubers. At least now I can complete my draught. Yet I find little comfort in that thought. Visions of my father all alone in agony weighed all too heavily upon my mind for that. He is simply too proud to ask for aid of those around him, especially now he has put home behind him to organize his merchants from Highbridge. Please, V, would you go and be a friend to him while where no one else can? I promise I shan't be more than a few months behind you with a remedy. What if he like dies and we can't do anything about it, and then she comes and he's like basically dying in her arms? That would just be horrible. He is a healthy distance away, though, isn't he? Okay. Okay. Is that him? Do we know him from before? I think we've quested for him during the MSQ. Correct me if I'm wrong, but welcome back, my friend. I knew you weren't immune to the lure of fine merchandise. Mayhap I can interest you in a. Dear me, why do you look like one bound for the lich yard? Slow down. A fatal ailment of the stomach? Me? Gods be good. This is certainly the first I'm hearing of it. Wait, what's happening here? What? Father, I have it. The remedy is done. Here, bless my soul, what brings you to these parts? I came to deliver the remedy. Please, you must drink it quickly, lest its effect be lessened. For you, my dear, I would swig anything swiftly. Just allow me one small question beforehand. A remedy for what exactly? Maybe someone wrote the letter to like get two of them to I don't know to I don't know get back into like I don't know seeing each other or communicating or whatever. Like who would do that? It's an Alamigan infusion for your stomach, which does still ail you, does it not? Ah, yes, yes, of course, that ailment. My girl, I'm afraid it troubles me terribly. A man can. Oh my gosh, maybe he did this so he would see her, or my girl, I'm afraid it troubles me terribly. A man can only take so much pain in one lifetime, and I'm near ready to cry mercy. What is happening here? What? It's my own damned fault. Always blinded by pride and the glitter of Gil as I was. Thou'll take me, I was so sure business would take root and grow mighty in this wasteland. But I have little and less to show for the years I've poured into this place. To call what I make every moon a pittance does injustice to the work. By merely opening my ledgers has me doubled over, grasping my stomach in pain. Things have grown so dismal I might even give up being a merchant. My life is near over. What? What's that, dearest? Your life is near over as a merchant? That's all? You have no mortal sickness of the stomach, nor are you headed for an early grave? Oh my god, he was like speaking in metaphors. No, he did write the letter, but this is not what he meant. Oh, an early grave. Why would you possibly think that? Ah, but I'd forgotten you make every molehill into a mountain here. Really, my girl, you ought to have a thicker skin by now. Aw, I was merely concerned for your health, father. Good gods, no one has ever perished from a stomach ache. But no matter. I am glad you're here, even if you've come on a fool's errand. I have a gift for you. Please take it. No. What's that? Speak up here. Oh, she's so mad. I want nothing from you now, nor anything to do with you ever again. That's terrible. What in the name of the 12 has gotten into her? But I never meant. Good gods, is that really what I wrote? Ah, Hira has the right of it then. I've been a complete arse of a father, leading her so astray with that letter. What was I thinking, calling her too sensitive? Thou'll take me, I must find her at once and apologize. But which way does she. Bloody hells, Hira just ran due south, straight towards an emerald dry encampment. Adventurer, please, you must follow her and keep her safe from those lizard men. I love how each one of these quests is like a totally separate story. You don't have to like know anything about the previous quest, but you just like go from like one place to another, from one story to another. But it takes you everywhere. I love these chains. Like you never know where you're gonna go and what you're gonna find. It's very lightweight for like, I don't know. If you can't like, I don't know, pay attention for a long quest line for a very long time. These are like separate little stories. It's very good for just doing like one at a time if you want to. Thank you, gods. What possessed me to come here? I was a fool for letting my father upset me so, and for blundering so near the Admiral Jaw. All I wish to do now is return to Falamigo and think things over for a spell. I suppose my father ought to know no harm has come to me, but I have no stomach for the man at the moment. Would you please tell him in my stead? Feels bad. I don't know. I feel bad for both of them. I feel bad for their relationship, most of all. What of my daughter? Has something befallen her? Well, she's safe then. Thank the gods above for that. I've never been more worried in my life, nor felt such sharp pains in my belly as while I was waiting for your news. What was I to do but take a swig of that remedy here brought? Let me tell you, it's amazing stuff. Mouthful ease the cramping in a cup. Maybe he really was sick. Like, you don't know. Like sometimes I don't know, old people like when they get sick, sometimes they will like refuse to believe that they're sick or whatever, and will think that others are exaggerating. But I'm actually glad that he's accepting help. Has cleansed the pain completely. I had no idea my daughter was such an alchemical prodigy. Why, this remedy is easily worth its weight in gold. It would be criminal to waste this kind of genius, or hide such a miraculous elixir from the realm. We must ask Kahira if she can brew more, to put to market, of course. I'm not asking this to line my own coffers, mind you. No, my daughter created the best, and the whole realm will be all the better for having access to it. Just think of the lives that could be saved if the remedy were made available to all Eorzea through my network. This is nice! They're gonna be working together. Of course, my daughter won't believe my motives are pure, so I'd have you give her this keepsake, a favorite of my late wife's, as proof of my sincerity. She was a victim of the green rot, my wife. Oh, that's why she became an alchemist. She was a victim of the green rot, my wife, and for Hera, imagine seeing the woman who bore you curled up in soiled small clothes, screaming in agony in her stomach half the time and sobbing the other. That's the memory of her mother Hera carries. I should have remembered that when writing the blasted letter, but being the lackwit I am, oh, instead I sent Hera into a panic. Little wonder calling her too sensitive made her livid. Yeah, now when we know the backstory, that's pretty terrible. Mayhap if I hadn't poisoned our relationship, we could have avoided this ugly business altogether. If only I had not driven the girl away by calling her a naive child all those years ago. All she wanted to do was heal the alien in Little Alamigo after all. You don't want for alchemical knowledge, but whence comes the guilt for your grand crusade? I asked her. You'll die among the beggars you tried to save if you're foolish enough to pursue such lofty ideals with no coin in your pocket. Wonderful fatherly advice, eh? Thank the 12th year I wasn't so easily swayed by my folly. And look at the healer she's become, crafter of remedies fit to save the realm, and trusted friend to the Alamegan refugees she lives with in ways a few old dons ever have been. Kira has grown into a wise and kind woman, as her mother was, and hasn't got an ounce of my avarice. She's more than earned my respect, and my blessing to live as she sees fit. So when you give her this neck piece, V, make her understand how proud she's made me. That was so endearing. And it looks like they're gonna be able to fix their relationship after all. Aww. I love these stories so much. I'm actually very happy to like start a quest line that turns out to be really good. Because I feel like I bring a little bit of attention to it. It's definitely worth doing. My father has learned that I'm well. Did he have aught else to say? How odd. I know I've seen this before, but I cannot remember where. My father is as proud of me? If that be true, his heart has grown less cold and calculating, and that he kept my mother's favorite neckpiece for all this time. My mother was the gentlest of souls, all tender smiles and wise words. Why, my fondest childhood memories are of her stroking my head as I lay abed and murmuring, "Sow compassion where you wander, and ever will kindness bloom in your way." I wish that were true. Were it not for my mother's teachings, I would never have learned the ways of alchemy, nor sought to save the ailing with remedies born of my study. My father never truly seemed to hear what my mother exhorted, though he asked her counsel more than I. Watching him pray so devoutly before the altar of profit was simply more than I could bear. Yet, though I know not if I believe his promises of change, I can think of no better way to distribute my remedies than my father's network of merchants. And if this work might deliver succor to the downtrodden, am I so stubborn as to deny him the chance? I'll do it, or I shall at least try. But by enlisting the aid of the Alamegans here in brewing the remedies, how could even the fates deny us success? And after we made enough to put to market, father and I will finally talk about mother, about my life after leaving home, about everything. Are we gonna level up again? Like, I always just wait for that one cutscene where we just lift the staff. That is so good. And the question mark is such a good addition. It's funny. Okay. Oh. And now we have another what is this? 2.4 quest. There are so many of these. There are so many. I don't even think we're gonna be finishing this today. But I will be doing it tomorrow. I will be doing this until I'm done. They are so good. The Deputy Post Moogle has a demanding yet satisfying assignment for you. Dual personalities. Who are these guys? I don't recognize them from the picture. Why, if it isn't my obedient slave, trusted assistant, back for more. I've got something a little more demanding for you this time. It is nothing less than a demand for satisfaction, Kupo. That's right. Vibriel's the Dull wants a duel with Anselm Larkskull to the death, no doubt. They're a pair of the most barnacle-brained pirates that ever got washed ashore. They're always cracking each other's heads open over something or other down in Candlekeep Quay. When Anselm's at a loose end, which is the majority of the time, you'll find him loitering around Lim Salaminsa. So go and say hello, and make sure he gets Fibros's challenge. And don't forget, a prudent post person always sees his mission through to the bitter end. Good luck, Kuko. What do we get? Oh, that's food. There's a lot of food that you receive through these quests. Like, none of them are any good, but if you're leveling, they can be good, especially just for the food buff and a little bit of experience. Lots and lots of food. They don't sell for much, but they're nice to have. Lover's kiss and be done with it. What is happening here? Oh, they're like, oh, okay, these guys are fighting and these guys are cheering. Ha, that's funny. We are the hardy pirates. We sailed the stormy seas with bird muck on our shoulders and woodworm on our knees. You got business with me, lass. If I owe you a coin, come back when these fellers are done tussling and I'm done drinking, whenever that may be. Ha ha. What in the seven elves? I found myself some new women what make that ale wench look like a puddle of puke. Oh god. You can keep her for all I care. You and her was made for each other. Phoebus, you blow-hard bastard, thinks I'm going to take that line down, does he? There's a wench down in Candlekeep Quay. Me and him been scrapping over for a while now. Ain't like she's a knockout or nothing, but a puddle of puke. The dog's got a nerve. Any road, I know a woman what'll blow these wenches of his out the water. We'll be needing an arbiter for our little shindig. Think you're up to the task, lass. I bet you go to Guano the scurvy curl be hiding his head in the drowning wench. You best come quick, or you'll be mopping up his lily liver with a bar mat. Pirates are entertaining, but they are very hard to read. Where do we go? We can go to Ath Castle. Actually, I think in this particular case, we will just benefit from teleporting instead. Is there an ether? There's no ether nearby. There's... See? Faster. Oh, wrong way. Wrong way. I saw some people commenting on how long this quest chain is. Apparently it's 2 to 3 hours if you skip all the cutscenes. Like, geez, that is a lot. I mean, it is the additions from, like, all the patches, but still. You got here just in time, lass. Any more of this contemptible sneak shite, and I'd have gutted him like the minnow he is. So you're the arbiter this builder rat told me about. Good day to you, lass. The name's Phoebus. There's some as call me Phoebus the Dull, but don't let the name fool ya. Me wits are as sharp as me blade, and they tell me there ain't no woman better than mine. I can't believe what they're arguing about. My goodness. I've been trying to knock some sense into Alcel's thick skull down in Candlekeep Cray, but every time some meddling plank comes charging in, sticking their nose where it ain't wanted. He looks like Thancred with dark hair, in a way. Like the young Thancred. Is that the hairstyle? So this time we ain't fighting with fists, but with facts. And as the only sober one between us, it's only fair to decide who's right and who's talking at their ass. Alright, then me first. I'll show you the apples in my eyes. A pair of Mikote... I can't believe we're actually talking about this. A pair of Mikote beauties, but'll put airs on your chest. Follow me down to Bulwark Hall and I'll take me winnings. I cannot believe we're doing this. I cannot believe it. Okay, where do I... Is this down in the... Never mind. We'll just pour it. This quest is long, but it's so satisfying, isn't it? Like, the stories are so adorable. Like, some are sad, some are adorable, some are just downright naughty. It's so fun. I didn't think I would have so much fun with it, but it's turning into definitely one of my favorite quest lines. And I'm glad I finally decided to do it. Like, every one of these quests, like, the whole thing, it makes me feel like I'm watching Black Mirror, in a way. Like, I know it's not the same, but, like, the way the episodes are just, like, separate and completely unrelated, it's giving me that vibe. Ain't that a sight for bloodshot eyes? Can't say the same myself, but you ain't seen double. There really are two of them. Wrap your peepers round the Mikote twins and tell me there ain't no gods. They are cute! Right after the calamity it was, a terrible tempest struck up and drove my ship against the rocks. Next thing I knew, the boiling waves were dragging me under. I woke up with a head full of snakes, a mouth full of sand, and a pair of bright voices ringing in my ears. Oh, so they saved him. Kind of. Alright, well, the Mikoto twins brought me back from the long sleep. Not that I knew it at the time, mark ya. One look at that coral hair, that glowing skin, and those eyes you could draw on a curlin, and I reckoned I was swimming with the angels. They are cute, aren't they? 5 years has been since I last saw them, but guess what? They remember me. Here I was trying to get up the guts to go over to him, and what do you know? They call me over, ask me how I'm doing. A pair of tender-hearted beauties like them, giving the time of a day to sun-baked scoundrel like me. Tell me the Mikote ain't even sent. Go on, lass. Go and bend their ears. It ain't every day you get to see charms like that close up and personal. Not on pirating coin any road. They're too good for him. Oh gosh. It's like everyone spoke to me at the same time. Like, what? Welcome to Limsa Laminsa. If there's aught we can assist you with, feel free to ask. For instance, if you needed to be relieved from the attentions of a pair of recalcitrant pirates? You see, we might look all sweetness and light, but we're actually fully fledged yellow jackets. Oh, we're stationed here in Bulwark Hall not only to offer invaluable tourist information, but to keep an eye on certain undesirable elements who might disturb the peace in our fair city. Oh, Fieras, the gentleman you were just speaking with, is a person of interest to our organization and is under constant observation. I love how he saw it as a sign that they're interested in him, but they're just basically doing their job and making sure he's not causing trouble. Jesus. Several times of late, we've seen him lurking in the shadows, staring at us, waiting for his chance to strike. No! We generally deal with him simply by calling him over. A little informal interrogation rather tends to interfere with his nefarious schemes. This is catastrophic. That is not. Oh my god. Tell me, lass, ain't I right? Ain't they the most perfect creatures you've ever set your eyes on? What? I'm under surveillance? You mean they weren't flirting with me? They were questioning me? Oh, ha ha, you thought a pair of Mikotan lovelies like them would pay heed to a grisly sight like you. Best stick to your own kind. There's plenty more bottom feeders in the sea. Ha ha. And he got embarrassed in front of his... Shut your rotten-billed hole. Aye, they might have misled me, but they did it for a damn good reason. That attentiveness, that sense of duty. There ain't no woman beats the Makote twins. Ha! Listen to that. The pitiful quivering of a beached whale. You've been had, boy. Follow me down to Fisherman's Bottom, and I'll show you what beats a couple of double-dealing Mikote. I can't get enough of these quests. And these quests just don't care. Like, they just, like, touch the topics that are not, like, something that everyone will do, but, like, if you do them, you just get a really, broad perspective of, like, what this game is really about. And I love how they save the best for something that not everyone will see, but, like, if you do see it, if you do it, you're so rewarded. I love how I'm doing like the same thing he is. I wish there was an emote like that. There you are, lass. Time to settle this little Barney once and for all. I give you a Sisipu, a bleeding paragon of womankind. It's a Lalafell? Back in my pirating days, the captain sent me to markets here to fence our little godden gains. Thing is, none of these crooked dealers would give me fair coin for the loot our boys would split their guts for, while my blood boiled over. Foaming at the mouth I was, and hurling oaths like the broadside of a galleon. Aw, she is cute. But doesn't this quest... I'm not saying it sexualizes Lalafels a little bit, but it puts them into perspective of like not a competition, but a comparison with like other attractive females or whatever. It pretty much de-childifies Lalafels, I guess. That's when Sisipu stepped in. Men twice her size are cowering in fear, but she squares right up to me, a raging pirate in full cry. Don't be a baby, she says. Get a grip, she says. For it shook me to the core, it did. If any scoundrel should ever think about doing Sisipu down, I'll fetch him a punch up the bracket. Don't believe me? Go and see for yourself, lass. One moment with Sisipu and you'll be a changed woman ever after. These quests are so random. What can I do you for? Don't tell me. Anselm sent you. I can see him lurking over there snickering. It was never one for subtlety. Ah, so he's got you choosing between me and those Makota twins up in Bulwark Hall. The silly sod's always squabbling over something. Tell him from me that he's got the whole thing topsy-turvy. Much as I'm pleased to be put on a pedestal, there's no way of judging when it comes to matters of taste. After all, it's like they say, one man's marlin is another man's mud skipper. The world's like a ship. You've got your captain, your mates, your bosses, your deckhands. Everyone's got their own talents and their own skills. You'll be a long time looking for a sailor who can run the whole boat on his own. You did it, you lucky bugger. You talked with Sisipu. So, how was it? Is your life changed forever? There's no way of judging? Everyone's got their own talents? Well, blow smoke up me ass and call me a kipper. If that ain't the most wisest thing I've heard in my life, that settles it. Sisipu beats them twins hands down. Oh my god, he didn't listen to a single word. Alright, that's enough. Time for you to make up your mind, Arbiter. But not here. It ain't fair what's with Sisipu right there in your face. Let's move over to the docks. Then you can give us your verdict. Do we really have to do this? This is what I've been waiting for. Time to wipe that smirk off Fiebrus's face. Come and let us know when you've made your decision. You serious? Wow. I'm not gonna choose between Makota and Alalafeld. That's just... Here it is then, the moment of truth. Come on, lass, put us out of our misery. Tell us, Arbiter, which of us has the right of it? Is Sisipu the best or the Makota twins? Out of my way, Scrags, or you'll feel me jackboot on your scrawny necks. This ain't no place for idle chit-chat. Get down to market with the other gossiping fishwives. Oh, I think they're both gonna change their minds. Captain Roshman. Well, if it ain't a pair of washed-up pirates. Listen here, boys. If anyone tells you to quit your drinking and your wenching and your brawling, give him a cup from me or I'll kill all you myself. Once a pirate, always a pirate. You build up your scores on deck, then settle them on shore. That's pirate justice. Don't stand around bickering. Let your fists do the talking. I love how the other one looks like a dark Y'shtola. My gods, what a woman. Like a gulp of grog to a shipwrecked sailor she is. All this time I've been pinning after them twins. I took my eyes off the real treasure. Aye, Sisipu is many things, but she sure as hell ain't hard drinking, hard fighting pirate captain. Follow her to the bottom of the ocean, I would. I'm sorry to intrude on your little daydreams, but I really must advise you to come to your senses. Oh. The only thing a boorish harden like her would give you is a nice collection of lumps to decorate those thick skulls of yours. Captain Carverlane? What in the seven hells? Rossman and now Carverlane. It's like Captain's convention around here. Are they like... Oi, Carverlane, you stinking scrote. What are you saying about me? Nothing, my dear. Simply removing the scales from these poor fellows' eyes. Mark my words, gentlemen. An animal starved of affection grows desperate. And it is in its desperation dangerous. Wow, I love how this quest is like calling so many people out. Hey, who are you calling desperate? I could have any man I want. The fools are queuing up from here to Tanland to try their luck with me, and not one of them fits to lick me boots. Maybe that's her girl. That's how it is. I should have known a goddess like her wouldn't look twice at a second-rate deck scrubber like me. Not when there's a living legend like Captain Carolyn around. Now, my good man. I think we have a most grievous misunderstanding. I'm as green as a goblin. What I wouldn't give to be a pirate king. Off to a secret rendezvous with me corsair queen. Like something out of a fairy tale it is. A rendezvous? Have you lost your mind, man? I do believe I wasted quite enough time with you imbeciles. I have important business to attend to. I thought I finally found a woman of my dreams, but all I got was a rude awakening. Maybe you're right, Ansel. Maybe I'm better off sticking to my own kind. Like I have a friend like that who really wants to find, a girlfriend slash like he wants to, finally get married, settle down or whatever, but like he just like keeps bumping into the wrong girls or they don't like him or whatever, and he likes to drink sometimes a little too much, I guess, and like every time he goes out he will just like try to talk to any girl, and he just like gets all weird when he drinks, and he gets a little pushy, a little uncomfortable, and he just like I don't know, like doing this quest I got reminded of him and how unattractive that can actually be. Maybe you're right, Ansel. Maybe I'm better off sticking to my own kind. Aye, when you got competition like that, you don't stand a chance. Sisipu's right. There ain't no point chasing after the perfect woman. I reckon I'll take another crack at me ale wench. It ain't so bad waking up with a puddle of puke and you had a good night out. Oh. Your ale wench, you beef-witted barnacle. That wench is mine. Let's take a leaf out of Captain Brosman's book and settle this with our fists. Asturian, welcome to the chat. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Once a pirate, always a pirate. This is so good. Thank you for all your help, lass. It's high time we were heading back to Candlekeep Quay. Come down if you ever want to see pirate justice in action. Until then, fair winds to you and Godspeed. Oh. It's good, it's my time off work, so FF14 grind. Nice! What are you working on? I think this is the last quest of this patch, if I'm not mistaken. I can't believe this is like so many years old. Okay. Let me just check this. I think if we go to lower decks... Oh, MSQ, nice! Where are you at in the MSQ? This has no spoilers, by the way. I'm just doing, like, side quests. Okay. I want to see what the next one is. We have the Past is a Story We Never Tell, Lone Survival, and Guildmaster, Prelate, and Plot. Let me see where we're at. Okay, so all three of these quests, actually not both, they are a part of the 2.45. So basically they were doing these updates in like 0.5 patches. Lone Survivor seems to be the one that's like next in order. Just starting in 9 I suppose just want to hit 80 Black Mage. Nice. Is Black Mage your first job? That's actually impressive that you've chosen Black Mage. When the land is at war, the meanest lodgings never lack for tenants who sleep fitfully and wake screaming. Wow. My trusty V, I have a delivery for you. Address to address at the Severed String, over in Raincatcher Gully, Kupo. But I promise the seats here is no more secrets, Kupo. The letter was handed to me in a most curious way. Why, he seemed not to know of post-Moogles and was very furtive to boot. I introduced myself in a way that did credit to our kind, you can be sure. But when he asked me to deliver the letter in his stead, do you know what he said? Don't deliver it now. Wait a few days. Have you heard the like before? I know how much you enjoy the strange and the suspicious, so here you are, Kupo. Honestly, I have not done Black Mage. I haven't finished leveling everything. to max yet. And Thaumaturge is just like one of those things that I haven't even started. Out of fear, probably. So I commend you for giving it a try. I'm not brave enough yet. I don't know. There's probably nothing to be afraid of. I've just had a little bit of anxiety because of like I don't know. I don't know why. Because everyone else told me that it's hard, so I've just been putting it off. But I guess when you start as a sprout or whatever, you don't really mind the challenge. Like that's how I started. It's only a 21 spell opener. It's not that hard, right? Now I started as a tank, and I've never tanked in my life before. Started as a paladin, and now I don't feel comfortable doing anything else in Final Fantasy. So for me, that's it's a bit of a strange feeling for sure, because I always used to be playing DPS. But is this the guy who we were doing those is this the wine quest or the or what is it, like those plan quests or whatever? Like I'm not sure, but I think I know him from there. It's you. Been a while. A letter from who? Nobody knows me. I think I remember him, but it was a while. It's been a while. Maybe you remember him better. My dear dashing dress, do you dream of rain? The ones you killed. What? What? How do they know? Ghosts that won't leave me in peace. Oh, so he's a war veteran? I mean, you only have 4 buttons, so well, yeah. At the beginning, I guess it's not as complicated. I wouldn't know because I don't have it leveled. I've just seen. I'm gonna try out Savage again. You guys were so close to finishing. Actually, I haven't done Savage. Not in this tier. I did it. I was doing it in last year of Pandemonium, but this tier I did Unreal and I started Extreme. Is Extreme what you were talking about? Yes, I'm gonna be finishing Extreme. I just needed something a little more chill this weekend. It's been a little it's been a little challenging, and I just kind of wanted just a story. Just I just wanted to be doing quests this weekend, to be honest. I don't know. Like, I've just not been focused enough, and I'm gonna probably be going back to the extreme in a day or two. But, um, but yeah, I'm very happy with these quests, by the way. And Joseph, welcome back. By the way, how are you doing? That extreme is pure chaos. It is. It is. I will be finishing it. No worries. Taunting me before they kill me. No, 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 I won't let them. I'll run. I'll start over somewhere else. Help me! There's a letter sack hidden east of here, a peaceful spot, surrounded by rocks and trees. My savings, Gil, Gil to go home with, home to my family. Get it for me, help me! Oh, this guy is like every once in a while he shows up in most unlikely quest lines. It's like just when you thought you were over with him. Like I still remember this area from like the MSQ, and that was like very early in the MSQ. I think level, I don't know, it was it like 20 or 30 or 40 or whatever when you were here. And I think this was either the wine quest or those plants that you needed to be collecting or whatever. There was something about him, but I can't remember what it was. Okay, so we got the letter sack. So he just hides his money behind rocks near his house. Okay, that's his choice, I suppose. Yeah, the beauty of Final Fantasy though is that like you can choose pretty much to do whatever. If you don't have a lot of time, there are things that you can do even if you have like 5 or 10 minutes of time. And there are things that actually like take the whole day to finish. Did you find it? Did you find the leather sack? There you go. Think the but let me look inside. Must be sure. What? No, no, no! Just a dream, a dream! Let me wake! Wake, wake! Oh God's mercy, have mercy! You see it too? No, no dream, a bloody helm! Black blood, old blood! Hide him in me, by the majesty of Garlemald, never to desert! Hide him in me! Oh gosh, he needs help, he needs therapy! Jesus. Ghosts, ghosts, ghosts. 3 years, not a single night of peace, and now they rise. Help me! They're watching right now. I have to get out of here. Go somewhere else. Just a short while. Then I can go home. I'll go out the back after you go out in the front. Meet me near the abandoned house in Lower Lanasha. You know, the cobbled squat, the house of sticks. I work from 8 p.m. to 7 a.m., so it's tough at the moment until I'm used to it. I see, I see. So if you work nights, I guess when, like, by the time you're off work, if you don't go to bed, I guess if you're, like, if you don't go to bed straight after work and you want to play, there's hardly ever anyone around. If you play on the, like, if you play on a server that corresponds with your with your time zone, which can be tricky. So the only best time that you can get for play, like if you were to play with others, is like playing before work, I suppose. That must be tricky. I almost never use these. Reduce congestion. The area you're about to enter has been divided into what? Okay. Is every area now divided into instances? We'll clean that helm tonight, worm. Lick the blood and brains off of it while we drink the wine bought with your paltry hoard. Once a craven, always a craven. Flushed out like a rabbit with that letter. Isn't that what desert connies do? Dash? Oh, he's a deserter, isn't he? I think I'm starting to remember his story. Or no? You died. You all died. Not all, just most. 3 good soldiers survived, and you figured you for dead until I saw you skulking by the water a week ago. Do you think we don't dream of rain, worm? What honor in surviving an ambush, hey? 3 years of disdain. That ends when we hand over a deserter to the cudgel man. You're a friend to this scum? You ought to pick them more carefully. Wow. Jeez. What are we getting ourselves into? Okay. I wonder if after this quest, if he's actually going to leave, if I'm actually going to lose that NPC there. Or maybe he has like more quests that he shows up in. Thank you. There's no one knows I'm alive now. I'm safe. I was in a unit of Garlean scouts, a maelstrom ambush in heavy rain 3 years ago. I thought I was the only survivor. It didn't feel like desertion. It felt like dying. You heard what they called me, dashing dressed. I never tried to run before that night. They kill you for that. It's from before, in the desert. Why did you protect me? We are not kin. Look at me. I'm barely a man. A broken, craven thing. I don't mind my job, just no social life. Yeah, I guess that's challenging and tricky. Do you at least get like proper weekends off, or are your days off also like during the work week when everyone pretty much goes to bed at night? That sucks. Like no matter what kind of job it is, it's just always hard to make friends when your work hours are whack. You decided I should live. How do you do that? I can't even decide some days which foot to move first. Like, this guy needs help. Like, he needs counseling, he needs therapy. Do you think I can be well again? Decide to live, not just be afraid to die? It all begins with, like, we need to say something to him. Something nice. True. I haven't thought things through in a long time. Not since my homeland fell to the Empire. Home isn't somewhere where I can buy a fare to. It's not a sack of gil or answers I need, but questions. Why does it hurt? How do I feel? I will see my children again. Oh, he has kids as well. Oh, you get Sunday and Monday off. Oh, I see. I see. So even if you get like I don't know, Sunday night off or whatever. It's like most people will be going to bed earlier still because they're preparing to go to work next day. That must suck. Oh gosh. But do you at least like get to, I don't know, see people who work like similar hours to yours so that, I don't know, you don't feel like you have like different hours than everyone else? Or oh, your job is social in itself. I see. Well, that makes it a little better, doesn't it? I will see my children again, but it's not the time yet. I think though, it will come. That's a start. Aww. I love the question mark. This is so funny. Okay, we're gonna do one more for today, and then I will have dinner, and I will be back. I will be back in about 3 hours. So at 9 p.m. with Final Fantasy VII, like yesterday, we are back. We are back to doing variety. Do you know what? As much as I look forward to like the actual, patch content and whatnot, I do love doing the variety things as soon as like the patch hype just kind of subsides a little bit because there's so many good games. There's so many good games to play. What do we have? The past is a story we never tell. This sounds interesting. Or do we want the other one? Let me see who the characters are here. Guildmaster for. No, I'm gonna do the first one. The past is a story we never tell. Letters are the most eloquent in what they do not say, and the tale behind this wordless missive could fill many a parchment scroll. My trusty comrade, I have an interesting delivery for you. A regular missive for an irregular addressee, a traveling merchant cupo. This small Lindsay ranges alone through the realm. I used to take the letters to her mother, but I hear she is quite ill again. This time of the year, Ma Lizard likely plies her trade on Sweet Bloom Pier in the East Shroud. Best check there first, Kupo. I freaking love these stories. Do I have anyone around who has done the entire quest line? Or is this new to you? Slash spoilery. Like I don't think this is actually a spoiler for anyone who's not going to decide to do it like straight away. Because there's so many things happening that you just basically forget most of it. If you could though, would you be working like day shifts, or are you just used to working nights to the point that it's just the way life is now? Oh, okay, so her mother is sick, isn't she? Do I know her from somewhere? I don't think so. Hail adventure. Some melting mushrooms for you today. Put you in the mind to play. What? Some melting mushrooms for you today. Put you in the mind to play. Or honey still in the comb to still the thoughts of home. A letter for me. Is she a drug dealer? What? Gil. Nothing but cold, Gil. Damn you, Urha. Lest you think me ungrateful, adventurer. Keep in mind that this is from my sister. My sister. And still she thinks it meet to send nary a word. Urha ran off after mother's second illness. She was ailing, and I was but a child, yet Urha left to fend for ourselves. Or so I thought then. 2 moons later she began sending Gil, but never a word, not once. Mother ails no more. I was by her side. Or has Gil bought her tea or silver wine, and mine a soft clean bed, and a fine troop of mourning women. I am alone now and grown, no longer a bewildered child that waits in hope. I must find Urha, and I know I cannot ask the whalers. Menvina has sent you to me. She was last seen in the South Shroud. Go to these spots I've marked on a map. If you find her, give her this letter. Her name is Urha Linze, or was at any rate. This collar I wear is a match for her own. She still has it, I'm sure. The keepers of the moon are sentimental. I see. That is a pretty necklace. This is not in the game, is it? That'd be so cool to have though. It's so unique. Actually really beautiful. But I guess this one is NPC exclusive since they like mention it and whatnot. So cute. Okay, where are we at? Hmm. Oh, you work security at the hospital, I see. Can be dangerous, but I make sure everyone was safe and goes home, so I don't mind at all. That job just I don't know, like I could never do that. I could never take that much responsibility, and I always praise people who do. You you have a tough job, but it's amazing that you can do it and you know still enjoy it and just you know every day just spend the entire day being so responsible. That is amazing. Is this that's not her, is it? Lie in wait at the okay. We need to find one more. Dude, where is it? I can't see it. Where is oh, there it is. Yeah, I get that. And taking care of yourself and just making sure that you're always, you know, in a good mental state is always super important. That's crazy. I could never do that. I'm too moody. Okay, there we are. So are we gonna see her now? Do we know her? Do we know her sister from anywhere? Maybe. Yeah, being able to find humor in situations like that is probably the most healthy thing that you can do for yourself. Please, I have a fam. Wait, who is this? Is that her? That would be a woman, right? That's her sister. Sharp-eyed keeper. Die wailing, little Lancer. We recognize no laws, neither of men nor of elementals. What we want, we take. That is freedom. That is our way. That is her with the necklace. Who goes there? Probably another wailer that wants to dance, my lady. Touch me not. Let her join her friend, the family man. Uh-oh. Don't want to play, eh? Then you should have stayed in the barracks. Say, stop this, Urha. Say, Ma would not want this. Yeah, we probably need to bring up her sister, I think. You know my sister? No bloody whaler would carry a letter from my baby sister. Give it here and don't get no fresh ideas. Come on, give over the letter from the Ma. There you go. It's really her. No other soul would know about, but I'll be missed if I stay any longer. Meet me at Earth's gift. I got things I need to say. Well, in a way, she was also trying to help her family, but I'm sure her sister wouldn't appreciate the way she was doing that. Maybe she was ashamed a little bit and didn't want to talk about what she had to do. Like maybe she doesn't like this. I don't know. Who knows? Let's hear her story. There you are. Have to sneak around a bit, because that wasn't clear. The king's law says we've no family outside the forest. But I guess that's almost true for me anyway, if Ma's gone. What do you think a young girl had to do, huh? To feed a bedridden Ma and a sister barely out of swaddling clothes. Bad thanks, adventure. Bad for me, then bad for them. I was beautiful. Then I was brutal, like a beast. She's still beautiful. A whaler caught me at my trade, pink-cheeked little miss. All she saw was a thieving strumpet to drag before the hearers. So I took the roses from her cheeks, made them bloom on her fine green duplé. Oh my god, it was worth it, for Ma never knew what I was. But I couldn't go home that day, nor ever since. I hid in the forest, near starved. City girl don't know how to hunt. And then he found me. The king. The king? Come on. I'd killed a wood whaler, and that was a ticket into the Curl Claw porters, you see. And my beauty pleases his highness. A man is a man, in alleys or glades, eh? Ma says she knows what I've done, that she loves me still and wants us to be a family again. But the Curl Claws allow no family outside of the gang, and I'm wanted by the law. But to go home again, I've done right by Ma, and if I need have no secrets from Ma, my heart's fit to break. Here, give her this letter if you're her friend. Hi, Morgan, welcome back. Yes, the postwoman is back in action, and I even have a staff to match this time. Where is it? I finally decided to glam over the staff because I remembered that I had this damn thing. Yesterday I had the shiny staff, which wasn't really doing it for me when it comes to the overall roleplay of the quest line. So we had to change it. Dude, this quest line is just getting better and better and better. It's so random. It's totally, totally random. It's weird how you finish the quest and you feel like you've gone and saw like so many faces and you don't remember them, but next time you see them out in the open world, you remember their story. That's so cool. Adventure, did you find her? A letter. She sends word? Urha wants to see me. How long have I dreamed of this? Adventure, is it true that she's one of the Curl Claws? I fear that was so. That man, the one who calls himself the king of the Curl Claws, King Poach, growing fat on stolen game, stolen family. The men of the Keepers of the Moon live a wanderer's life, for they are at their best in small doses. Women and children keep the hearth, ply various trades, and accept game and visits from the menfolk. I see. But King Poach denies women this God's given rule over matters of family. He forces women to live with him, forbids them to see their sisters, mothers, aunts. Most unnaturally, they lie with him and him alone. What is this quest? Why am I even surprised? Why am I at this point even surprised to see this in game? He calls this abomination of a family the Curl Claws and thumbs his nose at the elemental's will. He goads his poachers to slay a whaler, to bind them to the gang. So terrible are their crimes that all keepers of the moon feel the suspicion and fear cast their way. I have known for some time that mother and I lived on ill-gotten gil. Well, they are cats. They are cats, but same thing, right? Jesus. But mother is gone, and I have no need of coin earned in blood and malice. What I do need is my sister, the only family left to me. It is my turn to save my sister now. She says she will meet me up on the upper paths. Come with me and help me persuade her to leave the Curl Claws. But if she's a fugitive, where's she gonna go? How's she gonna go home, anyways? That is so weird. We got drawn into this drama, as per usual. Oh, I'm getting tired. I want to stream tonight. We're gonna continue the Final Fantasy VII. Yesterday we made really good progress. I'm more than halfway through. I think it's called like Disc 2, and I think I'm getting pretty close to wrapping up the game. I want to finish it this coming week, And that's what we will do. So we're gonna put our best efforts into that so that we can start the remake. Alright. You could have come home to us, Ra. Ma would have understood. Everything you did for us. I know it. It doesn't matter what happened. We have each other. I couldn't have Ma know, because I became a thief and a killer, just so I didn't have to be that. What a world, huh? But it's alright now. Yes, it is, Ra. I can take care of you now. I have no debts thanks to you, and I even have a little put by. We'll travel together, go where no one knows the past. Oh wow, she's willing to do that for her. All you have to do is come with me right now, that's all. Be free of the past and live again. I'll take care of everything else. Oh, okay, is he... Okay, she says we're being watched, but there's no one... We can't actually see anyone, can we? We can't... I don't think we can see anyone. Like, I like looking around and looking at where she's looking, because I don't know, sometimes these characters actually show up before they're in the quest. Hush, adventurer, we're being watched. They get over there. We curl claws don't forgive divided loyalties. Ma, I've got to get you out of here. Adventurer, they don't leave this clearing, you understand me? We'll make for Eastern Thanalan. Come find us after. Oh, okay, so I'm just basically left to do this. Yeah, this place is a hard one to find. Suspicious thicket. Oh, they didn't show like anyone actually hiding there. They wait for you to. Okay, there we go. Where's the other one? Ah. Okay. And we go... Guess we go here. So tonight, in about 3 hours or so, I'll be back on Twitch. But if you're watching on YouTube, I'll be on my variety channel, which is vplays. And if you don't know that one, you can find a link in the description, or you can just type in vplays, or find it in the About Me on Twitch. And we're continuing the Final Fantasy VII, the original game. Like I said, I'm very excited. Very excited for that. Adventure? What now? Stopping cold, eh? But here we are. Now here we are. I'm trusting you to take care of my sister. Wait, what? What? You there! I name you as one of the Curl Claws, Balsam Rose, also known as Blood Rose, also known as the Thornless, also known as Lady Touch Me Not. No, I'm not those things, I swear it. I just wanted to see my sister. I just need to go home. Just like a keeper. Come quietly or this will go worse for you. We're gentlemen here. Compared to some of the lads you could have met. A pretty thing like you, I could... Wow! Oh, you're one of the king's claws, alright. What's the matter? Better hanged than... I'm killed. What? Thousand Whaler, what is happening here? Oh, your highness! Like, he's not even that cute. Uh-oh. Wood scum. Thought you'd have my woman, defile my thornless rose. Her place is with me and no other. Come, my love. My sweet king, does this mean you'll take me back? You'll keep me safe? I couldn't stand it again. I can't. Please, I can't. Lady touch me not. Yeah, right? Of course I'll take you back, Ura. Nobody will ever misuse you again if you accept my protection. Look at his, I don't know, overly masculine cat boy weird face. I don't like him at all. What? You are a flower, and flowers must be rooted in one place. Come. Wow. I would hate a man like that. No, Ra, look at what he's taken. You don't even have a name anymore. Not your own, and not one Ma gave us. Come home, Urza Lisa. Come home to me. Careful, adventurer. Oh, look at me with my with my Moogle staff. Oh my god. Little sister there has a pert face. I could cut it off before you say, God's have mercy. Baby sister, you see how it is. If I went with you, I'd blight your life sure as seven hells. I've done bad things for so long, I've got nothing good to give. You are good, Ra. Loving and brave to keep sneaking us the money when. Oh, she probably shouldn't have said this. Oh, she was already misused. He gets the ruined flower. Technically. You are good, Ra. Loving and brave to keep sneaking us the money when I didn't know you had more than whalers to fear. Please, there must be a way. My place is with him, Ma. He's the only one who can keep me safe from worse things. Going home, it was just a dream. As long as I'm with the king, nobody will touch me again. Except for the king, apparently. Wow. See? She has the right of it, young one. We are free spirits here. Like, she doesn't sound too free, does she? Not really. We're free spirits here. Not that either of you would understand. Go back to your ledgers and duties. You have my leave. Adventure, you'll guide her out of these parts. Well, you're the only good thing I ever had a hand in. Just remember that. Goodbye, baby sister. Oh no. Is this really happening? Is she really running off with him? Urha! Urha! Oh my god. She actually went with him. I did not expect this to end that way. What? Mafina be good. Does she think he loves her? How can she? No, I cannot judge her. That look in her eyes, even that look in her eyes when the whaler mocked her. All those women in the Crowclaw gang, they're king's harem. Did they all seek shelter from worse things? A roof of bones, walls of blood. Ma used to say we can't see the moon while the sun is in the sky. So it might be be with King Poach, I think. If he were taken, Urha will see that there are other lives, better loves. But this is the end of the quest. We don't get to kill the king, do we? I must believe that if I'm to save my sister. And I need skill in arms, whaler or poacher. I'll not stand helpless again, while a man talks of how I shall suffer for his pleasure. Keep killing poachers, adventurer. I will put the king of the Crowclaws in chains. Oh, it's starting to rain. And free Urha from hers. I swear it on my mother's grave and on my sister's broken heart, and ask the elementals to bless this pledge. Yeah, exactly. She technically laying with one of them is probably better than being with 10 of them, but at the same time, if she loves him, then she also has to handle the fact that he's laying with everyone else, which is also stupid. I don't know. Like I think she must have like an additional quest to this, right? Like I think their story is something that might continue. Okay, we're level 17 mailman. Like, this can't end like this. I have to know now. I don't understand this. Where did we first encounter them? This has to, like, at some point I have to know. I have to know how this ends. They've got me. They've got me. Some of their quests have roots in face, but this one must have. Like, we must see her again. Where do I find her quest? What? Like, sometimes when you finish this, there's like another side quest or something that like appears. She doesn't have a. Does she have another quest that you can do to like find out what happened? They left me at such a cliffhanger. What the hell? It's impossible for this to end that way. Let me see. Okay, I want to check this out. The past is a story we never tell. Okay, this is Final Fantasy Wiki. Maybe there's like an unlocks quest line. Okay, maybe there are rewards, steps, journals. That's not what I want. Let me see. Assigned by side story quests. Okay, so we finished this, but then I'm in EU. I really want to. Okay, other people have wrote about this. They said, aside from the main post-Moogle story, of course, I know some delivery quests had pretty solid endings, but there were a few I think that were left a little or a lot open. I really want to follow up on the past is a story we never tell story. The one with two keeper sisters and let me actually check this out. Keeper sisters and Curlclaw poachers. What about the tormentors? Okay. I love the sister siblings one. I was hoping she would free her sister to go with her. The only thing that slightly annoys me though, why there's so many Mikuta harems in this game, right? They usually existed to give fate bosses a little more story depth. Yeah, I wanna see the staff. Oh god, it's raining and just give me a second. I have to Okay. I have to push the window up because I'm getting some rain. No. And even if the Crystal King does die when we beat him in favor, it's so nice to see what happens to them. See, this person is the same. This person is like, I'd love an update on the Kurkos one. I was really upset with the ending on that one. And Morbugal Ja, his dance is something to love, not to fear. Exactly. Like these people want the endings to these stories. And this was like 7 years ago. They never followed up on that. Aww. There's no continuation. That's sad, Seas. There's no follow-up quest. I thought there would be. Oh. Alright, Morgan, where do I find you? I want to see the staff and then I gotta go. Because I have to make dinner. I am in the Camp Tranquil. I want to see the staff. Roleplay is very important. I have this one. I got this one, and I think it looks fine. But I don't know if I honestly don't know if there's anything better for for the post quest. It looks okay, but let me see. What does it? This one? It is nice. What is this weapon? This is oh, this is wait. This is Augmented Crypt Lurker. Oh, this is the one that you buy in Augmented Crypt Lurker. Is this Yulmore or what is this? This is the one that you buy for Poetics, right? Is this the one that we were talking about? It is nice. I prefer Moogles though. Like I like to be in a full in the full theme. Yeah, Yulmore. Yeah, I think I had that one before I switched to level 90 gear. It looks vaguely familiar. What is this one? Let me see. Is this one? Oh, this is your stuff. That one actually looks pretty cool. I love that one. Anyways, guys, that's going to be it for today. I am going to go now. Not for today. Actually, I'll be back in 2.5 hours. Like I said, here on Twitch. If you're watching, I will be back here. If you are on YouTube and you prefer YouTube, I'll be back on VPlays, my variety channel. You can find it in the description or in the About Me on Twitch, or you can just type it in, and that's where I will be streaming. We are continuing our Final Fantasy VII original game playthrough. I want to get ready to play the Final Fantasy VII remake very, very soon. Very excited for that, and I'll see you soon. I gotta make dinner and just have a little bit of a break, and then we're gonna continue with that. When it comes to Final Fantasy, I'm pretty sure I'll be streaming tomorrow night because I want to go through the rest of these quests. They are amazing. And I'll be seeing you here on Twitch and on my main channel, the Momsen. I'll be seeing you tomorrow night with Final Fantasy XIV at 9 p.m. Central European Time or 3 p.m. EST. Thank you so much for watching, for hanging out, and I hope you had fun. These are amazing, amazing, amazing quests. I highly recommend doing the post Moogle quests if you're looking for something to do. They're very, very entertaining, and I highly recommend them. Anyways, I'll see you in a bit. Have a great rest of your day. If I don't happen to see you, have a lovely rest of your weekend. Have fun, take care, and bye bye.